Previously on the JMC chat.
I've been forwarding the Turian Council information.
Yay, Liara.
It can't be built without Council support.
I like her too.
It's not building until their Primarch is safe.
I know. This is exciting.
You alright? Well, Shepard,
Okay, since I'm going to do the intro, and it's going to be horrible, Jerky. Do you want a horrible entry?
I was just leaving.
Seeing as it sounds like it's going to be said by a racist wumbo.
It's going to be horrible. Okay.
It's because Mass Effect 3 is in the background.
No, that just makes it better, Chris.
There weren't any of us aboard when the Reapers hit.
Nice. After you're talking to your assistant, talk to us.
The lab. I never thought I'd be standing on a ship.
Why don't you tell me about the Red Room?
The ship's
God damn it, he's talking the fuck out of her.
Has you, top of the line,
If I'm going to keep doing it, if that's going to be in the background, because it's distracting. That's no longer an option.
Yes, I heard he chose to stay and fight. In any event, I'm honored to serve under.
I'm restarting the call if Mass Effect 3 does not end right now.
He's not here to oversee the record.
He's not killing us. Well, he's only at the beginning of the game. How's it going to end, Chris?
Got it, Edie.
Wait.
Edie is an AI. Fully self-aware.
Oh,
Buzz, I'm gonna give you 3 seconds.
He can't hear us.
1, 2,
Thanks, Edie, and I apologize
2
for
and a half,
how
2 3/4, 2 and a fish. That's it. I'm done.
News team, assemble! Assemble!
Come on, Jerky.
Stop digging!
Don't pull a dookie on us now.
This is serious. Chris, if you keep singing, you gotta say I'm done.
Yes.
Shit. Chris, you forgot the nachos.
Fred, point.
Dude.
Start eating. Something, now.
Fred burger.
I got garlic bread.
Oh, brilliant. You know what? I think I have some Tostitos downstairs. I'm gonna get some.
I'm going to get a Dr. Pepper with Iron Man on it.
So am I.
I'm gonna get
Interesting.
kind of.
They're supporting the economy by buying high-end appliances and keeping tools. Do you want manufacturers of super-tight t-shirts to go out of business? No! Would you forsake Socrates, Plato, and Tramp of Walton? There's room for everyone! We all belong in the DLC! So come on,
Can't tell if Jordan is watching their dad or if he's listening to one of his dad's friends.
Come on, all of Palm Springs! Come on, Anne Hayes, you confused son of a bitch! Come on! The grand old party just got grander! In the words of the founding father of the Republican Party, Abraham Lincoln, a house divided against itself cannot stand. And that house, my friends, will be resurfaced with an 8-line wash.
My son, speak.
I'm over here. I'm waiting for everyone else.
What about you, Duke?
Well, you see, Chris, Duke can't show up. He's busy doing things with the computer and the school. Oh shit, he's coming here. Let me go. God damn it, Bill Cosby. Taking over my computer.
Is that Jordan? Yes.
Who else would it be?
Wait, you guys are telling me the only person I know who enjoys American Dad is currently watching American Dad? Shocking. Guess you're going to tell me that I like Green Lantern.
Sounds like Jordan's getting sucked into a vortex with American Dad playing in the background. He's being unbirthed by his mother?
Oh, we could
divided by
dream.
0.
No man shall return after they have stared into that blackened abyss.
The son of a bitch divided by 0, didn't he? So are we recording already, or are we gonna wait, or?
He is recording.
Alright.
Where are we?
Well, Jordan counts as half of a person, so I don't think we're missing out too much. Maybe we should start introducing ourselves or whatever.
So Duke,
JMC roll call.
That's where 2.5 people a year comes from, Duke. Jordan.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I forgot I made that joke.
I never heard that joke.
Well, that was before you showed up. Had to be there.
First year is our Jordan replacement.
I miss so much.
You're looking for great taste and value. You know it when you see it.
Alright, can everybody hear me okay?
I can. Sound
Good.
okay.
Okay.
Sound like Jerky, so I assume that's a good thing.
I hope so.
I mean, if you sounded like, say, Rainbow Dash, I'm pretty sure that would be upsetting, but I would live with it.
Guys, this chat's going to get 20% cooler.
Oh no.
You know the sad part about that, Jerky? My sister would legitimately love you. Because she loves... There's only 2 she likes on that show. Ash and Pinkie Pie. Only because there's an episode where she wears a pudding. That's the only reason my sister loves that show.
We need a team. Just some head count. The super soldier, demigod.
You should show her the video of Batman eating Pinkie Pie.
Oh, I did. I showed everyone I know of my little video.
The season finale of...
How did she react?
Photography student. I'm falling at 126 miles per hour. It's my
Can we just mute Jordan? Is there any way to do that?
I'm recording a video.
Should be.
Besides just kicking him out.
And I'm doing all this on a phone. The HTC One has recommended...
I remember, like, in the olden days of Skype, anyone had this power. I think that
It's Cinco de Mayo.
toasting.
Oh, okay, my mic's working normally now.
It's
It was
Hey.
coming from my webcam at first, but I just realized no one could probably hear me, so...
it
I always mute my stuff first and make sure it's on the right settings, because sometimes
Okay, well, I just happen to be using my USB mic again, which is a good thing.
It says I have...
using my beautiful sound card.
It has this... It says I have the power to kick him out of the call. Should I troll him?
Please, because I'm
One
really
does not
sick of
simply
this.
troll a troll.
You can. I do it to him all the damn time.
Yeah, but he wouldn't see that as trolling.
Yeah, good point. He would see that as logic.
Martin
Yeah.
is Boromir confirmed.
Cool. Of course. Wait, who am I then?
You can be Gandalf.
Don't worry, I have popcorn.
You better
I
share.
Tostitos.
I got garlic bread and beer.
You still have crab meat.
It's Smirnoff beer.
Delicious crab meat.
No, I think Smirnoff is like vodka.
It
Malt-
is.
No. Premium malt beverage.
Jerky confirmed for Russian.
I know very little about liquor, so
I know I like Smirnoff.
that is all you need to know.
I
Unless
like
you're
butter.
Jordan,
Oh,
because everything that Jordan likes is evil.
it's true.
Marvel vs. Capcom.
Evil.
My buddy's selling his copy to me for like $10, and I don't even have the right system. And then I was like, I do need new coasters.
I see what you did there, Duke.
No,
I can't
he's just trying to
see him.
sell. He's trying to sell off a bunch of his games. He forgot I didn't have the right one, so we. Hey, you like some of the people in this game, right?
No.
It's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. What the hell's a comic? I read Victorian novels, sir. Then I started speaking in an awful British accent.
What is this Marvel you speak of?
Marvel.
Not marveling at these ideas at all.
Apparently, it's actually a woman's name.
It's something more common than a DC.
Where's the Emerald Knights?
All I know is I got my movie. And then you guys will eventually get your Deadpool movie. You'll feel my feeling.
It will never happen, Duke. Because Reynolds is a dirty liar.
Here's the thing, I'm pretty sure he's getting better paychecks to do other movies. So I think that's what's motivating him to...
He's a dirty liar. Like how he promised you a good Green Lantern movie.
It wasn't his fault the movie was.
Oh, he promised a movie I'd enjoyed, and I enjoyed it, so he was okay on it. Trying to talk Captain Logan into doing commentary. Thanks. Back with...
What?
The problem is though, I would probably just focus and it'd be like what comic news has been the last few weeks.
Is anyone else hearing Duke go from like normal to barely hearing him, or is that just me?
It's probably just my internet, Jordan. 'Cause I'm on the nice sound card, but sometimes my internet fades in and out.
Interesting.
You're the one. We're hearing Adult Swim come from Jordan and lots of static.
And yeah, that static's coming from Jordan, I think, because Spock is like glowing like it's a Jedi.
I'm hearing Family Guy.
Yes, that's true.
I'm hearing fucking Family Guy.
Hey, it's good one.
What the fuck, man?
It's good one. Season 1, you ass clown.
Oh, season 1. Oh, okay, that's good.
Yeah. It's not the gay stuff where they're like, it's funny because it's disturbing.
Jordan, stop talking about your family life.
Hold on 1 second.
Could be watching more Farscape, right? You no idea. Sacrifices I make.
Jordan, you should hump your computer for the rest of the chat, so you can get rid of the static.
I'm doing it right now. Is
No,
it working?
don't not tap it, hump it.
I don't know how to. It's a laptop.
Keep trying.
Dude, laptop. Pretend the laptop is Miss Marvel.
Why would I do this?
No, pretend the laptop is a strange fusion accident between Miss Marvel and She-Hulk.
Dressed as a stormtrooper.
Laptop. What?
Yes.
You're gonna be making his dick answer to that. You know that.
So what if his computer gets pregnant? He'll just give birth to MODOK.
I like where this is going.
My body is ready.
I like this is going.
That's probably why he looks like such a mental reject.
I'm
See,
going.
see, Jordan, I made it better. So start so you can have MODOK as your son.
The humping shall begin. It's not working.
And that is how we'll start the chat.
It's not working. It's not
So
working.
no, we should.
Byron blanks.
So we the way we should open it is we should have him like making the humping noise and saying it's not working, and then one of us should explain what the hell he's doing.
No.
But explain it like we're in like PBS or something.
Vice Freeman will be narrating. Whatever the
There
hell's
is
going
no
on.
vice over there.
Oh, God damn it.
Well, you see, folks, Jordan's trying to have a child.
Bill Cosby is doing a show.
Laptop to create the MODOK.
Cosby is doing a show in Jacksonville on Sunday. I wish I could see it.
I know he did a show in my town a few months back, and I feel so bad that I missed it. I really do.
I would try to get
He's
a
still
camera.
legitimately funny. That's the thing.
I would try to get a camera, go up to him, and ask him to do a demonic voice just for you.
Can you tell me your favorite scene from The Devil and Max Devil? He'll probably not even remember that movie. He probably remembers Leonard Part 6 and Ghost Dad, but he probably doesn't remember Max Devil.
That was the greatest accomplishment of his life, though.
True. Wait,
See?
Ghost Dad or Max Devlin?
Both.
Good enough for me. Oh, actually, the funny thing is, at my Big Lots, being a Big Lots, they have a bunch of DVDs. They always have like 50 copies of Leonard Part 6. And I said, if I had the chance to see him live, I would have had him sign that. I would have bought the copy for $3, had him sign it, and then like frame it on my... It's been forever. I've seen that movie, but it's been for so goddamn long. It's the part where it's attacking people.
Random thought. You do that, and you do a review of it, but instead of doing a review of the movie, you review the signature.
Now you can see here, Bill Cosby used a silver marker, the nice Sharpie here. Let me get a sniff of that ink. Oh, that's good ink. Why is my room spinning?
Talk like Bob Ross when you do it.
See here, I can't do a good one, but I tried to make a pretty tree out of the bee here. That could be, not the first bee. Oh, that's good ink. Happy tree. Actually, did I ever tell you what I was gonna do, kind of as a prank on the second season of Who Reviews the Reviewers?
What's that?
I was going to do an audition video as Bill Cosby, and I was gonna have him review Ghost Dad. But there were a couple of factors that keyed in. One, there's no way I can do that and make it funny for more than 10 seconds. Because I know I'd eventually would die and not be funny. That and the only two people who would possibly laugh at it would be Manos and Cap. Because I'm pretty sure the other two don't even know.
But it's Bill Cosby. He's always funny. Even when he's not funny.
Well, the thing is, they probably won't understand that it's obviously me goofing around. Possibly legitimately judge it.
That would make it even better.
I know. The thing is, though, it wouldn't get past it. It would be awful. And again, I didn't have the time, or I just couldn't do it. Kid, because you guys heard me. If I go on for too long, it doesn't sound like, not even like my Bill Cosby. It sounds like I'm slowly.
I know that feel when I try to be Rorschach.
Exactly. Like it's tough to keep that voice constantly. You have to put a lot of effort into it, and I could. Because the thing is, I didn't want to do it really short. And
Yeah.
long. But
I'm one of the most.
Plus, I didn't know what else
laziest
I could
voice
do.
actors ever.
And I told Cap this, and he was like, you know what? I need to practice and do it for next season. Oh, it won't be funny because you'll see it coming.
Your review goes dead in 10 seconds.
That was brilliant! See, what else was I going to... I had another stupid idea I was going to try. Oh, I was going to review comic news.
As Bill Cosby.
No, as myself, but possibly leaning towards Bill Cosby. And I'm just like, you know what? I think I faced the reality. and plus, that one I was actually fully willing to do because I was going on my voice and I was going to constantly say it. I can't believe they got rid of that Eric guy. He was the gem of the show. Which is hilarious because I have since gotten people who have openly admitted to me they did not like the show too much when Eric was on. I don't.
Is he still on Asgard? Is he still on Asgard with Thor fighting frost giants, like you said?
He said he's been I've been seeing him popping up on Skype a lot, not talking to him. He's just been trying. I'm guessing he's just trying to find time to make videos. His return should soon come. Hopefully, my return will soon come. You know, I start doing regular videos.
My return might come tomorrow.
Eric's looking.
I might possibly. Wait, what are you reviewing again?
Mass Effect. You won't like it. But
Nice shot.
I'll do another Q&A first. Like I'm gonna ask.
Is there gonna be spoilers?
Yes.
There's gonna be spoilers in the Q&A.
Don't watch it. Yeah. Yeah, but no, I'm gonna do.
I honestly might.
I'm actually gonna start playing Mass Effect again now. I kind of took a break because
it will make you not
remind me of stuff, but now that things are gonna be all right,
it won't make you not depressed until you get to the end of Mass Effect 3, which made me depressed for literally a day. That's how much I like those games. It made me depressed.
Yeah, you know what? Honestly, I believe it because it has impacted some people so badly.
Yeah, it made me depressed.
A buddy of mine who played all three, he wasn't as pissed off, but he was a disappointed. Not as bad as some people. You know, those people who filed some sort of legal...
Yeah. That's a little ridiculous, but I do agree with the people.
A little?
What was the ending anyway?
I can't explain. Martin is in here, but basically, it sort of fucks up the future of the series, and it didn't fuck it up in a way like, oh, Shepard's dead, he can't do this. It fucks him up pretty bad. You have to know the games to understand it.
Jerky, it's like
he wakes up and finds out he's Tommy Wiseau.
That would be much better than what we got.
Oh no, I have to make Wiseau show now, no!
Then I'll be like, no, this is horrible!
I'm trying hard, huh?
Yeah, but I'm gonna do a Q&A, and I'm gonna take the questions from the first one, and answer those in it. But I'm gonna do a re-intro video. People ask me questions.
$5 is there's a question that says, "What's your feeling on the upcoming DC reboot?"
I should go find that, but yeah, I'll ask for new questions, and then I'll do the old ones at the same time when I actually do the Q&A.
You know what?
Because when I did the Q&A, my last Q&A for comic news, I let a good month go by after I posted the Prelude video, and some of the questions were somehow out of date after a month.
Mine is over a year. April 9th,
What's your feelings on the long life of Steve Jobs, Jordan?
Jordan, just let go another 5 years, and it'll still be accurate.
It will.
How do you feel about the upcoming DC?
It's not going to be any different.
What are your thoughts on how Fear itself will turn out? I don't know what the fuck happened in that event. I did not pay attention at all.
People got hammers.
Are you still hopeful for the Deadpool movie?
Who should be DLC for Marvel's Capcom 3? That already happened, sorta.
What's your opinion on the upcoming Avengers movie that is happening in a couple of years?
What do you think will be the best movie of 2011?
Hey, what do you feel about that brand new show that just came out called Lost?
We go back in time.
Yeah, he's getting questions that just somehow make no sense. Hey, what do you feel about that Hindenburg? I think it's gonna soar.
What do you think about that Big Bang, huh?
Do you think Hitler's not a very nice man?
He's been rubbing me the wrong way lately.
He's been really wrestling my jimmies.
Well, I have loved him in his silent film movies.
Where he played Robert Downey Jr.
Chris, you're my second hero because Jake's still around. Chris, you have to understand, it's fucking Jake.
El Topo Chico.
I am El Topo 2.0.
If I ever meet him, I will get his autograph and I will hang it on the wall.
Same here. The question is, what will you have him? What will you get him to sign? Don't give him Smurfs. He will kill you.
Chris
He
will
will
give him
legitimately
pubes.
Give him
Sign my
storms.
pubes.
Sign
look
this
for-
poster of Spy Kids 4, please.
I'm looking around my room.
Your
I'll
pubes.
get him to sign a highlighter.
Seems legit.
Hey, sign all the posters to the movies you missed out in 2011. You give him like 3 Cowboys versus Aliens posters.
Here, sign this Captain America poster. Oh, I missed that movie.
Battleship.
So I love the fact that when you watch that movie, he had the chance to watch one of those movies with his roommates, and they decided, we're going to watch Transformers 3.
Travis.
I would move out of that house.
I would move out
Literally
of
leave conversations, because I have some friends who legitimately like at least the first one. Fly.
First one was alright.
First one's a movie that I actually haven't.
I actually sort of like the first one. It wasn't that bad.
Same.
It's not as it's nowhere near as
okay.
bad as the second one.
It wasn't like a good movie, but it's a movie that's just like fun to watch because it has good action scenes. And then
The first G.I. Joe.
Oh, I love that one legitimately as a movie. I don't like because I can watch Transformers ironically. G.I. Joe, except for the end where the base is destroyed by sinking ice, I don't yell at too much at that movie.
Only part I really like is Snake Eyes, but that's really all I like about G.I. Joe because she's awesome.
I never
I'm
watched
still
much
looking forward
G.I.
to the
Joe,
second.
but I do remember
We should-
Snake. This is really badass.
We should save our G.I. Joe spots for when we actually do the chat, you know? Because there's that sequel that's gonna bomb because they're releasing it the weekend before Spider-Man.
Wait. I got one more funny question, Joe. Dear Jordan, what's your feelings on the upcoming Spider-Man 4?
Oh, horrible! No,
Vulture.
it cuts to my face melting off.
We just put a clip from Indiana Jones.
Even better, we get like a really bad remake of it by some film students. That way you don't have to worry about copyright. Just the film
Tobey
students.
Maguire's still in it somehow.
You somehow found
Only he
like,
gained weight.
you somehow found like blooper clips from them trying to recreate it, and like the head explodes. You're like, oh shit!
I don't think that worked out, fellas.
No, get the plastic back on his face.
Oh, he's so gonna be pissed at us when he wakes up.
So, what are we talking about tonight?
Movies.
We got a list here, or
Hold on. Wait, are we
Wait,
starting?
oh. We're talking
Isn't
about
there
video.
isn't there an IMDb thing?
I'm on it now.
Yeah.
Hold on. Alright, who wants
Okay.
to do the intro? I say Martin does it today.
Yeah, let's let Martin do it.
Yeah.
Oh, shucks.
Go, or you're getting replaced by the doggy.
Fine, I'll do it.
Hi, Martin.
Greetings, viewers. Back to JMC chat here, talking about our summer movie lineup list. And here with us is me, Martin, the Canadian cameo.
Hi, Martin.
Hi.
Joel.
Hola.
And we got Duke.
I'm here.
We got this other guy. They pulled out of the streets, I think.
Avengers. Avengers.
Our good man here, Chris.
Salutations.
And Jerky.
I'm a little buzzed. And I got jerky.
Of
That's
course.
all that matters.
Chris, why you no say I'm done? As your opening.
Because that chat is dead.
No. It was the best chat ever.
He was literally done with it. Don't you get it?
I'm done. Chat.
It's not like I go, hey, Chris, how you doing? I'm done.
Hey, Chris, what do you feel about eating Subway? I'm done.
And no
So
one
how
showed-
was your sex last night?
Congratulations, Mr. Scorsese. It's a boy. I'm done.
Would you like fries with that? I'm done.
I'm sorry, sir, but it turns
We're gonna have
out... Shit, oh, give me a moment. I'm sorry, sir, but it turns out you have terminal cancer. I'm done.
I dropped
Chris,
my pen.
I love you. I'm done.
No, he
Chris,
says
I'm
that.
pregnant
He
and
says
the
that a
child
few
is
minutes
yours.
after that happens.
I'm done. I'm done.
Thank you.
Hey, Chris, I finished my art project. I'm done.
No, you.
No, Chris, I'm the one done. No.
No, in the middle of sex.
No, I can't.
In the middle.
Martin, go to hell.
He just rolled over halfway. I'm done. Not even finished yet.
Keep going, but I'm done.
Done. He goes to sleep because he's a bum.
Well, here's the thing. The woman will just respect that because he's that awesome.
The viewers have no idea what's going on right now.
All they know is you're done. That is all that is required.
Oh my god.
This moment was brought to you by Vice GT's Shenanigans.
That's the technically for your sins.
Shenanigans.
See, Jordan, Mass Effect 3 technically created something glorious.
Alright, the rest of the game was glorious. Besides the ending.
So, movies. Should we start with May?
No, Chris is done.
I
You can stand on the sidelines and we can go.
I don't know about you guys, but the biggest movie this month,
There's a little film called The Avengers.
Battleship. Well, we're not on the same page, are we? Oh,
Jordan, I don't think we're reading the same
we're in a
book in
different
the same
book
library. Oh, no, we're in a different library from you, Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan, we all know Hungry Hungry Hippos is the biggest movie coming out this year.
Fuck you.
For justice.
hungry.
You know what's in...
No. We need that Monopoly movie.
Yes, we do.
Oh, yes, we do.
We're gonna get Bruce Willis on the line for this.
I was not here for this chat.
Score by Hans
Didn't
Zimmer.
need to be.
Bruce Willis as Mr. Monopoly.
Bruce Willis, there's a scene where it requires you to sing Friday. How big is the paycheck?
And
Okay,
Bob
so-
Perlman is the Thumble.
I heard a bunch of guys are gonna do some assembling next Friday. I don't know what that's all about.
Oh yeah, me and my Doctor Who club are meeting up. It's gonna be, you're talking about something else.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean that one movie with those dudes and that one chick?
Uh-huh. It's gonna be a gangbang, I mean what?
I don't want to talk about Jordan's porn.
You heard nothing.
So yeah, a week from
Avengers, yeah,
now,
enough
a
of
little
the
indie
jokes.
film called The Avengers.
Avengers.
Assemble.
Haven't we said we're all excited to see it already?
It's my most anticipated movie of all time, so there's that.
96% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Oh yeah.
Unanimously praised.
Except for one troll bitch.
Except for
No,
one.
two.
Wait, did
two
that
now.
troll? Did that
Wait, there was
troll
another
die?
one? Because I only heard one of them.
Except for Twilight lovers.
Of course.
Of course it's gonna upset
And
Twilight
that's-
lovers.
And that's no bullshit.
Can't believe all the men weren't shirtless in this movie.
Wait, did that one troll guy review it yet? Who hates like every good movie and loves every bad movie?
I don't know. Go check on Rotten Tomatoes.
Yeah, that's on the other side of the internet.
It's me.
So anyway, Martin, what do you think about this?
Avengers?
Yes.
Well, I do know I'm gonna be seeing it on Saturday following with Free Comic Book Day, so...
That's the
Yeah,
other thing. It's on Free Comic. It's going to be the same week as Free Comic Book Day. The weekend's made.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's pretty much
it's
how
on-
me and Lucy are spending the day together.
Yeah, look how geektastic all this is. Free Comic Book Day, and it's coming out on May the 4th, right?
Yep,
Yes.
so I'm seeing it on the
May the
Saturday.
4th be with you.
Too bad they're not gonna announce anything for Star Wars that matters because LucasArts is faggots.
But anyways,
Are you
yeah,
telling
Avengers...
me that Kinect game where you can dance as Han Solo to a Jason Derulo song
Duke?
isn't a piece of art? Oh, wait, you're
Duke.
right. That is shit.
Duke, sadly, Duke, from what I've heard, that's literally the only good part of the game. I kid you not. The rest of the game is horrible.
I
That's what I've
played the demo of it. I did fairly well dancing like Han Solo. The real Han Solo would kick my ass. I would have been served by him and Chewie. Thing is, I didn't know much about it. The only thing I saw of that game was like a promo clip of Dancing Slave Leia, which instantly made me say, "Oh, you guys are morons." Whoever wanted to say it, besides someone who has a really creepy fetish, I want to dance like Slave Leia.
Oh, I wanted to dance as Jabba the Hutt.
I was hoping that was there, but
You get to dance in
and then
front of him.
I got to Han Solo when I was playing the demo, and I'm just like, oh, it's gonna have some. I was hoping like the Cantina band was gonna play,
Yes.
and then I started hearing the song play. I'm like, oh dear God, because I thought it was just gonna be the regular song. No. It was a version made specifically for this game where it's like, I'm Han Solo, and I laughed so hard.
So you're telling me R2 isn't able to dance in this game?
He dances in cutscenes. I've watched clips of
Come
him.
on, he's possibly has the most complex levels out there, like the true enjoyment. We're talking about like the fucking Thunderbird of the game. Like I'd totally be dancing as him. Just like roll around like a bit forward, a bit back. Like that takes some serious ass muscle right there.
Two-stepping with the R2.
He has a bandana on. He has sweatbands on his front on his legs.
It'll be like
he's wearing gold chains.
This needs to happen now. They need to have this as DLC. I would buy the game and I connect if they did this.
And we need to pick like the most random rap songs for him to dance to. Like
And a black
get some public. We need to get him some Public Enemy. Oh, this is glorious.
get the one by Gangsta Rap, the one which name I will not say out loud.
Okay, I'm so sure they probably would have a lack of foresight and do that by mistake.
Jordan. I'm 100% droid.
That's the one. You know which one I'm talking about.
Yeah, the rest of the movies for me.
R2 is gonna star in Step Up 5.
Wait, 5? Oh shit, that's right. They're making a 4th one.
So, Jerky, what do you have to say about the Avengers?
I don't think we even got to me finishing it. But okay.
Fine. Finish, Martin.
I'm sorry.
It's okay, man. I was having more fun listening to you than my own opinion in my head. I don't know. I'm honestly excited about this movie. I mean, sure, I'm kind of having a bigger anticipation for Dark Knight Rises, but this is a really big film to follow up, and this is definitely the first I've seen of like some huge lineup of Marvel characters. So yeah, I trust what they're doing. They did a whole bunch of good films lately, and well, aside from Ghost Rider 2, but
That wasn't them. That was Sony.
no, that was just Nicolas Cage.
That too.
But yeah, I'm really excited. I think it's gonna be astounding piece of
Duke is having memories. What his avatar picture right now is what his face looks like, remembering Ghost Rider 2.
Yes, I look like John Pertwee stoned out of my mind.
Yes! That's how bad it was.
I still liked the movie as a Nick Cage movie. Anyway,
Jerky.
how guys
Yes. Cautiously optimistic. Not trying to get too overly excited. I've kind of kept myself from having as much knowledge as there is out there. I've tried to limit myself. There are some things that upset me, like Chitauri, which I guess they really couldn't do scrolls anyway.
Yeah, no, I'm glad they picked those guys, because apparently they don't say anything about the Chitauri, and if they just had the scrolls as cannon fodder, and they, didn't explain anything about them, their past, that would have sucked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but it always leaves hope for maybe scrolls some other time.
Yep.
Down the line. And it's not really what's striking me about the Avengers itself is that what it can lead to is that if this movie is successful, it will. We've all known that comic book movies have been shown that they can be awesome and done well. If the Avengers can do it, and then show that a universe can work, well, that just opens the floodgates for other things that can be done.
Yeah.
Not
Are
just-
you implying Justice
like
League?
product placement.
Because Justice League is never going to happen.
No, not just
awkward
because-
silence, so great. It is here to make us feel weird. Awkward silence, hooray!
Not Justice League per se, because like I said, it's probably not going to happen. But the fact that you can, if they're going to start doing a universe like that, where you can start interweaving storylines more,
Doctor Strange. Cosmic Universe.
and start pulling in other things, such as
Rocket
Doctor
Raccoon.
Strange and all that. Cumberbatch for Strange. Whoop.
Yes.
British
Yeah,
guy from Rocket Raccoon.
Yeah, I think I'm probably going
They
to
just screwed that up and
Avengers
made
4.5
Cumberbatch
out of 5
Rocket
stars.
Raccoon, Jordan. Damn it.
I am fine with this
Well, he is
decision.
British.
Yeah, he does have a British accent.
Because he is British.
And
Yeah.
they're not going to do it CG. They're going to put him in a costume.
He's just
So
going
it's
to have
gonna
a...
be a Rocket Raccoon versus Howard the Duck.
They're going
or
to make
something.
him dress up like... What's that one sports mascot? They're just going to lend out that suit to him, and he's going to have guns.
Which sport mascot?
I don't know. A buddy of mine, it's a college football team here in the States. I'm gonna find the picture to show you guys later, but when you see it, you're gonna laugh even harder.
I
Is
like
it
where
It's not
Fighting
Tony
with
the
testes?
Tiger, is it?
Oh,
Guardians of the Galaxy is all practical effects.
even Groot. You just get a tree and they just like have like wires visibly moving him.
and they're just gonna have someone dub over it.
I am Groot. This is gonna be the best movie of all time. Guardians of the Galaxy with real life Rocket Raccoon and Groot.
Okay, so Jordan, you want to go?
Like I said, it's my most anticipated movie of all time, and I'm ready for May 4th, baby.
I have tried multiple times freezing myself because I cannot wait. So, yeah, this is gonna be definitely the biggest movie we've ever seen of all time.
Even bigger than big.
Yes, Tom Hanks had a very big movie.
Tom Hanks is Groot.
Yes.
Alright, let's see.
Next week, we have Dark Shadows and Guns the Movie, aka God Bless America.
What is this?
I never even.
That is what
heard of
Benedict
that.
Cumberbatch will look like.
God bless America.
That
yes.
almost looks like an Asian stereotype.
It's a
Almost.
raccoon.
Let
No.
me see.
This is how American sports
That's a
works.
Wolverine.
I thought
It'll
that
look
was a
like that.
badger without his
I know,
mushrooms.
I know, but I always confuse that thing for a raccoon.
It's a weasel.
That's what Wolverine's gonna look like in the Wolverine. They're trying to make him more gritty, so they're actually gonna have him as that.
Hey, they're going back to the original story that they were setting up.
God.
And they said they're gonna film in Japan now.
Well, at least it looks a lot more realistic than Twilight's werewolves.
I thought they said they were gonna do it in like Sydney.
And they said Japan recently
Okay,
too.
good.
I thought they said that years ago, though.
Well, before they said they were only filming in Australia, but now they're filming both there and Japan.
Okay, good.
Okay.
We're filming in Japan. Tsunami and earthquake. We're filming in Sydney. Tsunami and earthquake.
Attacked by the ghost of Steve Irwin. We're filming somewhere else.
So, week of May 11th, Dark Shadows and God Bless America.
Dark Shadow looks fucking stupid. Like, I don't see that being a threat to Avengers box office at all.
Well, here's the thing I find hilarious, because up front, the show it's based off of is, though it was kind of campy because it was from the 60s,
Of
was
course.
a somewhat serious horror drama.
And now they
And
made
the
it
thing
for
I find
comedy.
hilarious was I was at Barnes & Noble last week, and Dynamite is putting out Dark Shadow comics, like trades. And the cover and the art, it's obviously trying to be a serious horror book, and they're trying to, tie it in with this movie that's openly a stupid comedy. I find that hilarious.
Tim Burton's recycled cast.
Yeah, Michelle
Jordan, stop
Pfeiffer's even
flipping
in
the
this movie.
laptop.
Fucking same three actors same two actors in every fucking movie he makes.
Guys, a moment of
Get
silence
giant
to
phone.
give our respect for Michael Keaton's career as of late.
Who's in the other guys? I like that movie.
He did yet?
Oh yeah, he was. But aside from Toy Story 3, have you really seen him in anything huge lately?
Loved him in Toy Story 3.
Yeah.
Not
he
as
die
much
yet?
as the villain. Oh, he's still alive.
Okay.
Come back
I love
next
Michael
chat.
Keaton. He needs more movies.
He does.
Dark Knight Returns.
I agree with this, except
I keep thinking Dark Knight Returns, like, he should definitely come back as
no
Batman in a
Nicholson
sense.
Joker.
It'd be-
Though. No Nicholson Joker. Fuck him.
Of course not.
No, it would probably have been...
Mark Hamill.
Yes, he's old now, and he's a good Joker.
Yeah, but
I don't
he'd be
care.
on a
It's the
walker.
best
Wouldn't
live
it be
action
hilarious if they
Batman.
both came in on walkers?
They make Dark Knight Returns like Gran Torino.
Get off my lawn, Joker.
He's sorry, Bat. And he dies. God damn it, Joker. Now I'm gonna clean your mess off my lawn.
I have not heard anyone who said I totally want to see Dark Shadows because they think it's a good movie. Everyone I've talked to who said that followed up with, it's going to be the biggest train wreck of the year.
Oh, hi, Battleship.
Well, we still have a whole summer, Duke.
I don't know, because I'm still... You guys... I don't know if you'll know this, Martin, but you guys remember that joke a long time ago when Eric refused to believe that Green Lantern was getting made?
Yes.
I still remember.
I'm having this weird feeling with Battleship because I cannot believe this is actually happening.
Okay,
This movie seems like a giant parody spoof that came to life.
Okay, I can see them making a movie of Battleship, but I think they would try to make it serious, like actual fucking war between battleships, not fucking aliens.
I know. How did they think of any of this?
What is there?
Simple. They wanted to somehow make Transformers 4 before it comes out.
That is true.
It's basically Transformers at sea, based on a board game.
Here's the two things I'm thinking.
But hey, Pirates of the Caribbean was based off of a roller coaster ride, so...
Here's what I'm thinking. They were going to do two nations at war, America and someone else, but didn't want to piss off anyone abroad.
And we're already getting a Red Dawn remake, so...
Yeah.
True.
So let's go, hey, what about Transformers? Yeah, stupid people liked explosions and aliens. Stupid people come to see our movies. There we go.
And we'll put Rihanna.
Battleship.
Yeah,
I love how she's literally a selling point too. With her first acting role, Rihanna. Are you trying hard to make sure no one wants to see this movie?
Guys, Chris Brown is the leader of the aliens. It makes sense now.
I'm sorry. I just don't find any of those jokes funny anymore. Don't find any of those jokes funny. No.
Man, Chris Brown, what a miserable piece of shit.
Yep. Always has been, even before.
How did they get
woman beaters.
By the way, how desperate is Liam Neeson now?
On Rotten Tomatoes, on the on the quote sections, someone put a quote. Liam Neeson says, "They sunk my battleship. I
might have to see it now."
Sunk my battleship, and I'll kill them.
If someone
then afterwards, he has to wrestle up some kettles.
Didn't he win an Oscar for Schindler's List?
Yeah,
like this.
He's been doing action movies so much lately, and it's confusing me.
What's that one movie everyone loves with him, where he's like, "You stole my daughter"? Yeah, that was a good movie. And I'm
not saying they're bad. I've been hearing they're all good, but I'm just like, I used to thought he
serious
that stuff. Yeah, I thought he did stuff that would be Oscar bait. He's doing stuff that's Spike TV bait.
He needs to team up with Samuel Jackson sometime.
Star Wars, sorta. Even though they didn't.
He needs to do it again, but this time they need to make it as ridiculous as possible. Samuel L. Jackson will be Nick Fury in Battleship 2.
Yes.
He sunk your battleship. I like that.
And while he's there, he's just talking to Suri.
Liam Neeson for Mr. Fantastic.
That's the character's name in the movie. Colonel Liam Neeson. They couldn't think of a name, so they're like, what? His name is Liam Neeson, so let's just give him his first name, Colonel, and add a Mick.
Colonel Liam Neeson.
Is that one word? There's a slash.
That's his last name. His parents never gave him a first name.
Oh, we are the proud Liam Neeson clan. Oh, God.
And Nick Fury comes in. I'm here to recruit you for Chutes and Ladders.
Those goddamn shoots must die.
I thought it was Snakes and Ladders.
Changes sometimes.
Okay, I really like Snakes and Ladders because at least you'd have a really stupid title like compared to Snakes on a Plane.
Liam Neeson fighting off snakes while hopping on ladders.
And you got Samuel Jackson as his ever awesome cameo for motherfucking snakes.
I mean,
No. And this might be random, but the best part is Samuel L. Jackson is like a voice in his head telling him to fight the snakes.
I got it.
Motherfucker.
Samuel Jackson as Tyler Durden.
Dudes, I got it.
First the rule about Snakes and Ladders.
They're gonna make it Indy 6 after Indy 5. It's gonna be a modern day, and Samuel Jackson is the descendant of Indiana Jones. So, motherfucking snakes. Why'd it have to be motherfucking snakes?
And then he tells Shuri to get rid of the snakes.
So yeah,
Why is there
I think
Pedo Bear on Adult Swim right now? Oh shit, what time is it? This might be the time when it's time to turn this stupid channel off because it gets shitty.
I think we're done with Transformers 4, right?
Uh-huh.
Transformers 3.5, since 4 is actually.
So, last of May, we have The Dictator and Men in Black 3.
Still willing to give Men in Black 3 a chance.
Mr. Garrison needs to have a cameo, since they stole his bikes.
You designed them wrong!
Okay, I'm sort of interested in Men in Black 3, but only on DVD. There's no way I'm seeing that shit in theaters.
I respect it for all the practical effects it has.
Yeah, and I'm sort of interested in The Dictator just because I like Sacha Baron Cohen, but not that much.
I don't like Sacha Baron Cohen that much. He's really only good
when he's, like, trolling people in real life as Borat or Ali G.
The only thing I ever liked him in was Talladega Nights.
Actually, I sort of like him in Madagascar, the first one, as the lemur, because he was funny.
And I just have a stigma, because that was one of the many movies my sister made me watch 50 times a day.
You know, in Hugo, he actually can play a somewhat sympathetic character.
Yeah.
But
I'll give him. I want to see that movie.
Yeah,
it was
amazing. However, his goofiness overshadows that, and you're still like, yeah, but he's still the silly guy.
Or if you want to see him get killed, watch Sweeney Todd.
I still think you should do a real-life ology movie.
People have been telling me to watch that movie for years, and they never use that selling point. Thank you, Chris.
You're welcome, sir.
I still think he should do a real-life Ali G movie, but I guess I'm the only one who actually knows who that is, or watched the show.
He did do a reality movie.
No, yeah, but it was fake. It was scripted, and it sucked. Like, one where he actually, like, trolls people in real life. Like, you have to give him props for being an actor there, that he can do all that goofy stuff in real life and keep his straight face.
Even though he got sued constantly.
It was worth for the laws.
Yep.
He's
Oh, hi, Avengers trailer on TV. That looks.
He's like a third-tier Andy Kaufman.
Pretty much.
Oh.
Avengers. I don't know. In regards to the Dictator,
and now Jordan's back to humping his laptop.
It was on the TV though, so I'm gonna hump the TV.
Martin, go ahead.
Dictator, it looks alright from the trailers. I mean, I'm not expecting anything huge, after it went from Borat to, Bruno.
Yeah.
If I have a personal opinion on Sacha Cohen Baron, I don't know. I guess he could be funny at times, but I don't know. Don't really see like much variety afterwards when it comes to like his comedy films, and he's better off trolling people.
Yeah.
Yeah, Baron Cohen Sasha, I mean,
Baron Cohen Sasha.
if
We're like in Bizarro World now.
I don't know, I just think,
Because you started it.
yep, it doesn't matter if he's going to do anything serious later with his career or not, because it's always going to be outshined, you know?
It's Borat.
Yeah.
Or just being the goofy guy. It's kind of like Jack Black in King Kong.
Yeah.
They're like,
long movie that no one saw the end of.
like, when's he going to say something silly? When's he going to say something silly?
I still love the edit that Conan O'Brien hosted late. He edited the clip, like the scene where can't even remember the movie. He gives a woman a ticket, and they digitally edit it to make it look like he's giving him a copy of School of Rock.
They should have made.
I had that problem too.
They should have made Jack Black say in King Kong, "I want to be a Sasquatch like you too."
No, you forgot the squiddly diddly. Everything Jack Black says, you have to go squiddly diddly.
They should have had that be like the post-credit scene where it's him going, "Oh, you want to see me do it? Okay, fine. Squiddly diddly. There, no, give me my."
Hey, Kyle Gass is his assistant. That would have made.
Now, for some reason, the movie can't be taken seriously. I can't imagine why.
Speaking of Tenacious D, Jerky, do you know when their new album comes out?
Apparently it got leaked. Some of my friends in another chat were talking about it.
I need to listen to this.
I could ask them after this for it.
See, Men in Black 3 Decatur, I guess, whatever.
Yeah.
Men in Black 3? I don't know, I love the first one. The second one was kind of,
boring. Too short.
Yeah, I don't know, and, I'm pretty sure that 3 was pretty much in, like, development hell for, like, the longest time ever.
10 years.
Yeah. And when they're pulling it now and involving time traveling, it just feels like... I mean, like, I'd love to see, the classic, film again, like, you know, the whole aliens thing. I really like the plot of it. And, I grew up with Men in Black a bit, but, I don't know, just seeing it now, it just feels, kind of outdated, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I saw, like, a commercial for it, and the alien invaders were basically just, like, big flesh balloons.
You have to admit,
I mean, are they still using animatronics, or is it just CG?
Mm-hmm.
The ones I saw in the commercial, they were just, like, they were floating in New York. They were big flesh balloons, and they were obviously CGI. I was like, what the fuck?
You have to admit, they're unique with the aliens.
Yeah, I do love how creative they go on with the alien models.
He's a Vulturian.
Thank you for making me remember one of the few things from 2 that made...
I just remembered Michael Jackson.
No, I don't remember.
That was the funniest part.
Agent M.
I remember. Oh yeah, I remember that. I remember the jackass.
And
guy.
now he's dead. So what are we gonna do about that?
Not care. I remember the guy
For him to recreate Thriller, which will be horrifying because half his body will still.
No, maybe like in the Men in Black, he just happened to be cryogenically frozen.
They should have had.
And his doctor put it on for too long.
They should have had the Balchinian say, "Hey, Lois."
Yeah.
Are they still gonna have that talking pug?
Probably.
I don't know. Probably.
Possibly.
No, they have to. That was like one of the more memorable things, I guess.
Yeah.
It was gonna be.
I'm wondering if Tommy Lee Jones is gonna be overshadowed by that other guy though, who's
Josh
playing.
Brolin.
Yeah.
Probably, because the whole thing is he doesn't exist anymore.
Joshua Brolin Cohen.
Oh, you look weird. And he's talking like Bruce.
At least he got to be epic in Captain America.
Oh yeah, true.
He was fucking funny in that movie. And
He got it.
I haven't seen that since the day I watched it in theaters on, what is it?
I saw it last week. I'm trying to watch all the movies before weekend.
Friday. Yeah, I wanted to do that, but I don't have Iron Man 2, Thor, or Cap on DVD. I only have Hulk and Iron Man 1.
I only have
I own
Iron
them
Man
all.
and Cap.
I own them all.
I haven't bought a DVD since friggin' 2008.
Dude,
I got a
high five.
DVD today. High five, Jerky. I buy DVDs all the damn time. I can open my own video store now.
I would if I had monies.
There's a DVD store closing
Don't
down
have
near me,
money.
and they're selling them for like $3 each. I'm gonna try. Hopefully,
Is it like where? Is it Blockbuster or?
Blockbuster? Some like little one.
Oh,
Yeah.
That's hilarious because even the blockbusters around me are shutting down.
Mine's been
Yeah.
down for about a year or two.
mine like last year or so. It's not like a trained
There used
fitness area.
There used to be like 10 in my town, I swear, but
One in
ones
my
I know are gone.
One in my area closed down, and then the one closest to me is still up.
There's one in at the mall I work at. A guy who has like a music store, and he also sells used DVDs on the side. But it's a lot of the time it's obviously crap I don't want. He's literally trying to sell 5 copies of Jackass 2.5. My only
What if
question
you can
is,
get 3
how
copies?
does one get these? How does one get 5 copies?
Like, yo, man, I got new inbox copies of Scorpion King 6.
Exactly.
Collector's edition.
Sadly, Ron Perlman is in them.
Starring another The Rock lookalike.
And it comes with a free ticket to Scorpion King 7.
It's hilarious because, yes, you're going to the only screening of it because
The only screening on Sci-Fi.
you have to just show your ticket to your television screen. It won't work, even though it probably will.
The TV just nods at you.
Okay, HD it is.
Yes, the ticket gives you HD.
Or at least Blu-ray or 3D, whatever.
Scorpion King 7, starring the WWE's Blunderbuskle.
And Dwayne Johnson.
And Billy Zane again.
You know what? That's another thing. Is that when I first saw like there's Scorpion King 2. Wait, what? And they realize it's in Egypt, right?
Where
Before
did they
there
make it
were
take
even
place?
before there were even 3-story buildings.
I don't know.
Aren't those like a spin-off of the Mummy movies? Like,
Yeah. And they're still produced by some producers from the Mummy movies, so.
And now that's getting rebooted, and it'll probably suck, just like the original ones.
I don't know, I
The
never
first
really
one,
liked
the first one's passable.
Mm.
Boring.
I never really liked those movies.
So
Me
bad.
I
neither.
saw it as a kid, so I consider the sequels though are garbage.
Well, if they
Oh,
had someone
three's
else other than Frazier, because I hate him so much.
The only
I
thing
still
he was
can't
ever-
believe he had the balls to say, no, I don't want to do Journey 2.
The only thing he
What
was
the
ever
fuck
good
was
in
Journey 1?
was
Journey to the Center of the Earth was
yeah.
the first one,
That
and they were
was
trying
really
to be
the
clever.
first one.
And then they got lazy with the sequels, man. Yeah, the only good thing he was ever in was Looney Tunes Back in Action. I liked that movie.
Jordan, this is the only time I'm going to say this, but high five.
Regarding The Journey 2, which I'm I'm really pissed about. They're rumored to have the director of that direct Lobo.
Oh god.
What?
What happened
That's
to
that guy?
What happened to Guy Ritchie?
I told you
DC.
that. I didn't know who the director was. I was just like, lol, this will never happen because it's a DC movie that's not Batman or Superman.
Yeah.
Lobo and Deadpool need to come out the same month.
And I would be like, impossible.
With that.
I would be like,
face.
oh, good, 2 movies I can save money on. Sweet.
You don't like Lobo?
I don't hate Lobo. I just don't care about Lobo. No love nor hate. I have nothing
and now
bad
Rob
to say. I
Liefeld
just
turned him into Vegeta.
Yeah.
Liefeld, goddammit.
God damn it, Nappa! That's be the bridge version, because that's the only Dragon Ball I know.
Should we get back to the movies?
Perhaps.
Jordan less static.
I can't help it.
Jordan's turning into a robot.
Jordan, quickly, hump your laptop or something.
Yeah.
Get this out of your system.
Did we move on to June?
June, starting the month, we have Snow White and the Huntsman, Piranha 3 Double D.
I'm sorry, we have another Piranha film?
Apparently G-Train is hyped as fuck
What?
for
Yeah,
It looks like it'll be unbelievably stupid, but hilarious.
that's probably
Why have I not
he's
heard of
hyped,
this?
George.
Oh, yeah, I know.
Yeah, it'll be unbelievably stupid and hilarious. And then there's Piranha.
No, it's called 3 Double D because they give the piranhas boobs.
Well, would the Piranhas have...
Wait,
I thought
what?
there were enough boobs in the 3D one.
The movie is called Piranha 3DD.
So, let me get this straight. Animals that don't have boobs are gonna have boobs in that movie.
Yes.
Oh,
I'm pretty sure it's just gonna be the same 3D
I don't.
film.
I can believe that they would do that.
You know, I would believe that.
And they would try to make it seem serious. These ones have titties. They are more dangerous than the ones we have faced before.
Hey, if Doc Brown says that, I'll buy it.
And if we manage to eat
They have tits, Marty, they have tits!
They inflate and then they can fly in the air.
Tell me if this actually happened, your life would have been made if you heard Christopher Lloyd actually say that on film.
I would literally go see that movie in theaters if that happened. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna. I would.
It would make that the opening line of the ending line of the movie.
I'll be like, this was.
Because the thing is, we can make fun of it. The guys making this movie know they're making a stupid movie.
Probably.
They don't care. They're just here to make a fun, stupid movie, and that's why I'm not throwing any sludge at it.
Oh, yeah, there's no way they can be making this serious.
Exactly. That's the thing. Like, they know it, and they're not trying to be Michael Bay, who literally thinks he's making good movies. They know they're making shit, and
it's like that Thanksgiving movie.
Exactly.
I only said that because I just saw Turkey on Robot Chicken.
Oh, you at least use your brain for once. We'll give you points.
Thank you.
Or a good example of this, where a movie with better writing is Hot Tub Time Machine.
Exactly.
Oh,
I've never seen that.
Wait.
Wow, you mean it's like some kind of hot tub time machine? Stares at the camera, is like, what the fuck, dude?
Like that line. Like that movie.
Except for Clark Duke, you're a ripoff.
Clark Duke could have gone away, but everything else made me okay. Especially Chevy Chase.
So what about
James Cameron?
I still can't fucking believe on my birthday, Madagascar 3's coming out on my birthday.
What about Snow White? What do you guys think? Besides the poker face.
Well, I got a good question right here in regards to the basic story of Snow White. How is Kristen Stewart considered more fair than Charlize Theron?
I agree with this.
That's the point. It's called fiction, Martin.
Fiction.
Like,
Because there is reality. They're called Twilight fans.
Why would they try to make Snow White a serious movie? I don't get this.
I know, but it looks like, again, it could be maybe renting. Like
Looks
you
better
said
than Red
earlier.
Riding Hood.
This movie looks completely fucking stupid. I will never watch this movie ever. Just the idea of
Chris
Snow White-
Hemsworth's making me at
Yeah.
least.
That's the only
Thor
cool
guy.
part.
We have
Honestly,
Thor who has to go next to Poker
he's
Face.
only in this for the money. I can tell you that. It's not like, yeah,
Well,
this
of
is a
course.
good
Yeah, but it
script.
looks like he's having fun as hell in it.
Just like
I
Jordan,
would see
of course.
isn't it?
But yeah, he's having fun.
I would see it if Kristen Stewart was in it because Thor's in it, but because she's in it, I don't
Here's
want to
the
look
thing:
at
the guy who
our-
played Red Skull's assistant, Toby Jones, he's in this movie too.
Who's he?
He was what the fuck?
Arnim Zola.
Yeah, Arnim Zola.
It's awesome.
Arlen Zola Shasha.
I wanted to see him in a movie. I want to see him in the robot suit, so him and MODOK can fight
Possibly in Cap 2.
fight of the big face robot guys.
How did you survive?
Well, he did plan himself into a robot, so.
I just want to hear someone goofily say that out loud. At it.
Someone who didn't even know him. It's like some random guy on the street.
The hell
You
is this?
look different.
So, with all these, like, fictional things like Snow White, Red Riding Hood, they should make the Three Little Bears next. The Three Bears next. Goldilocks,
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
All
we
of
need
those
to
no,
make
no,
it with
no,
Jason
no.
Statham somehow.
Don't make me do my. Don't make me do my. No, 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 no. No, it's going to be the Three Bears, and it's going to be about how Goldilocks is this poor little bitch who breaks into their home. And it's going to be the
Starring Megan Fox.
Yeah,
No,
and
no,
the
no, no.
bears-
Jason Statham will play Goldilocks.
Yeah, and the bears are holed up in their house. I was running from Goldilocks.
Just imagining Jason Statham with blonde doll hair.
Papa Bear comes in his room. Some motherfuckers in my bed. Jason Statham pops out and starts shooting him.
He says some awesome quip.
Yeah. I could barely
I
stand
need to
your
kick some.
voice.
I need to kick some bear ass.
They're burning down,
Fine,
Smokey.
just right.
This forage was too hot.
Guys, what if they actually make this
It's
movie
time
now?
to exercise the Second Amendment, the right to bear arms.
He cuts off his arms. As he's
I'm gonna
saying
kill you with my bare hands.
No, he says that. Yeah, he says that right before he
Bare
rips them off.
that. Yes.
That film needs to happen.
Wow, we're making better movies than some of the movies coming out this summer.
It's true.
First we had Monopoly, now we have Goldilocks.
Jason Statham, aka Bruce Willis light. Am I the only one who?
I love Jason Statham. Screw you on that.
Me too.
Said what? No, am I the only one who thinks he sort of looks like Bruce Willis? When I first saw him, I was like, Bruce Willis?
He's too British to
Yeah.
make me think.
Well,
that.
I
see your point. I just,
Yeah.
it just doesn't sink.
This
I still don't-
Christmas,
He's still shooting
Comes.
Taskmaster because
Three
Taskmaster.
Bears, directed by Christopher or Tyrone Titus.
No,
Cthulhu.
Christopher Walken. This isn't over.
Yes! No. Christopher Walken's the
Bears
wise old man who
Bears.
tells Jason Statham to stay away from that house.
Yes.
No. Actually,
And the best
Papa
part,
Bear
he's
should
dressed
be
like he
like
was
Terry
at Country
Crews.
Bears.
Condiment with teeth. Boom.
guys, Terry Crews is Papa Bear.
Yeah.
I could hug you, Mark.
There's gonna be a whole bunch of Old Spice product placement in there. I kid you not.
Need to make the baby bear the other Old Spice guy.
Yes.
And Mama Bear will be.
The mom from Everyone Hates Chris.
You just have Papa Bear going, it ain't easy being cheesy. And
He's
just-
there. Yes.
He just shoots Jason Statham with like a machine gun.
Yes. What else is coming up?
Yeah.
June 8th, Prometheus and Madagascar 3.
Why would
Knowing my luck, I'm gonna be drugged to see the latter.
Why,
They're
dude?
making a lot of Madagascar.
Why would you see that instead of what looks like one of the most
that is little sister.
amazing movies?
Because, Chris, they're still saying that movie's gonna be only put out in 3D, and I don't want to see that.
That's probably not true, but I'm not sure.
And the thing is, if that's true, because my theater does tend to, at least the theater I go to has 3D shows, they're starting to more and more now only have 3D showings of movies, which means I have to go to a completely different theater far away from where I live.
Yeah,
Which is why I ended up seeing
Avengers in 3D.
Yeah, I just don't. I'm sick of 3D.
I wanted
only
Spider-Man
been
to
through
be
it once to see Fright Night because I had no choice and I really wanted to see it.
I still haven't seen that, and I don't.
I loved it.
Yeah,
So
get a
that's the
migraine
thing.
and watch the blurry movie.
So, I'll talk about Prometheus. I probably won't see it in the theaters because I probably won't have an ID by then because I'm a bum. But I will definitely see it eventually because it's an Alien prequel, even though Ridley Scott says it isn't.
No, he recently said it is because it's tying into the space jockey affairs.
No, dudes. It's the prequel to the prequel of the Alien prequel.
It's actually a prequel to Mac and Me.
Yes.
Come on, guys.
And a sequel to Like Mike.
Yeah, I'm just excited.
It's totally a sequel to Like, even though they've unfortunately made one.
They did.
I'm just
And
excited.
the sad part is, it starred Kel from Keenan and Kel.
Why?
Because he can't get work anymore.
Well, yeah, that's true.
Co-starring a bottle of orange soda.
They should make him Rocket Racer.
Okay.
Oh, Jerky, you're assuming they give a crap about him anymore. No one will.
Focus.
He was in a Sci-Fi Channel movie recently. He was in the sci-fi ripoff of Battle Los Angeles.
Which is basically a sci-fi movie itself.
Exactly, but
that's
imagine that movie except done with a terrible budget.
Films.
And you didn't have Aaron Eckhart.
So it's
yes, Martin.
Excursion Chicago.
it was better than that.
Tussle Toledo.
Ice Age Detroit. It's so cold in the D. That's the opening to the movie. I'm
They
like,
couldn't afford to buy protection to keep the actors safe in Detroit. Oh wait, the threat is Detroit. I get what you're saying.
haha.
No happy place in New Orleans.
Okay, back on
Very
Prometheus.
dangerous Vancouver.
Back on Prometheus. I'm glad this is the first Alien
Slip
movie.
and slide Seattle.
Did you say sleep less in Seattle?
Slip and slide Seattle.
Oh, okay. I thought he said like sleep less, like they're in so much peril they can't sleep.
Sum it up, we're finally getting a good movie, Alien movie, since 1986 or whenever Aliens came out. That's something to be excited for.
And it's the first director, so
Yeah.
Ridley Scott is really good.
I would say James Cameron should direct a sequel, but ever since Terminator 2, he's been sort of ass. So he should stay away from the sequel.
And Prometheus is written by the guys who did Lost, so you know I'll be there.
I swear to God, if the movie
turned out
ends
it
with
was-
Hurley waking up, that'll be hilarious.
For some reason.
The whole movie is just a weird-ass dream Hurley was having.
Whoa,
He's like-
aliens, dude.
Where were the xenomorphs? Where's Ridley?
And the xenomorph pops out of the chest.
And I'm like, I am fine with this. Well, Ohio Avengers trailer again. I'm going to watch
And then Ben is just like, Hurley, stop eating those candy bars.
it.
Sorry, man.
And then Nami rape face.
Dude, this trailer is so awesome. They had the group shot, and then they have like the The logo in the background? Oh, wait, this is a different one.
Okay, Jordan, we get it. Avengers is your most anticipated.
It's not, blame Disney for keep putting TV ads on while we're talking.
Jordan, I think you're gonna run
Hey,
out
guys.
of Vaseline anytime soon.
Perhaps.
Guys, I have terrible news. Jack and Jill didn't stop Adam Sandler. Because coming in June is That's My Boy.
Mm-hmm. And Rock of Ages.
Adam Sandler, why can't you be decent funny like you were in the 90s and decent like you were in the early 2000s? Why?
Because
Why
he
can't
doesn't
you
have
do
it.
more movies like Funny People where you openly admitted you were making
Yeah.
crap?
Mm-hmm.
I would rather
miss
see
old
the
Adam
movies.
Sandler.
But because he can't play off of greats like Chris Farley or
Yeah, you're right.
Chris Farley.
True.
Rest in peace, you fat bastard. I love you.
Of course, that's the
What
only
else?
way Rob Schneider's able to support his own career too. I wonder if maybe he blackmailed Adam Sandler.
I really think he did. Who would be friends with Rob Schneider?
Rob Schneider is a carrot.
Rob Schneider is an Avenger. He's going to learn that being an Avenger isn't what it's all cut out to be.
He's on like the
He plays Namor.
no he's on the
And Eddie Griffith's like his sidekick or something.
They need to make a great Avengers movie with him as the main character now. It would be the best movie of all time.
Rob
Looking
Schneider
at what else-
is a troubled persona known as the Stilt Man.
Eddie Murphy is the Falcon.
Yeah. God.
No.
Can it be Eddie Griffith as the Falcon? That way he can yell at him. Eddie Murphy is the Falcon.
That's a good one.
Dr. Falcons!
The only sad part is, if say they made a solo Falcon movie, I don't know if that would tank worse than 1,000 Words.
Oh, what's 1,000 Words rating?
0.
0.
Still?
It
I
has
think-
0%, literally. Not one idiot gave it a good review. Critics.
It had like a 60-something audience percent.
poker face.
Critics, no critic like this.
As per Rock of Ages, why are they making this like Tom Cruise's Wet Dream?
Well, I don't even know what that is.
It's a Broadway musical.
Yeah, I'm good.
And I don't really like musicals turned into movies anyway. In this day of age. Next. Brave, that Disney movie.
Pixar.
What's that about?
What about Abraham Lincoln Vampire Hunter?
That too, Duke.
Oh god, that movie looks so dumb.
I'm gonna kill you.
Looks really good.
So dumb.
Wait,
But
no,
yeah,
that's what it's supposed to. That's what it's supposed to be.
I have some I haven't been following Brave, but I assume it's going to be good because it's Pixar and it wasn't forced onto them like Cars 2 was. They're actually being
I hate
original.
Cars 2, but I agree it was obviously made best.
I haven't seen it. It's probably not as bad as everyone says because I
It's
like.
not, but the thing is, you
about
could
me.
tell it was it
Yeah.
was just simply designed to make because the first movie is one of the most profitable movies ever
Oh yeah, I
because
know.
you could make a toy of every character, every character, even characters who didn't have lines.
Yeah, oh yeah, they did.
That's like with Star Wars figures, like Prune Face.
Exactly.
I actually have a Hammerhead figure in a box in my closet right now.
Oh, and the best part, Bruce Campbell's in Cars too.
I am interested. When is it going to be on Stars?
I don't fucking know. I don't have those channels. Plus, I never like watching Stars. Only because, as a Doctor Who fan, I had to deal with annoying Stars ads for the last season.
Okay, Nemesis. I finally got the joke the last time. Jerky.
I don't try and get it all hyped up for Pixar movies. I just wait for them to come out because I generally think I'm gonna like them.
I'm like that.
Toy Story 3.
Yeah, I'm like that except when it's a sequel. I'm gonna be hyped as fuck for Monsters Inc.
Yes.
next year.
Oh yeah. Because
You
we
know
actually
what?
know.
I am so hoping I get a recreation of my experience when I saw the first Monsters Inc.
I don't know about you.
I want
to
to literally. I hope that there like a trailer for the next 3D showing of a Star Wars movie happens, and I see guys in Jedi robes
Why
again.
would someone do that for a re-release?
Why would someone do that at all?
The worst movie in the franchise.
And to be fair, those guys when they did it back then, for those who might not be aware, when I went to see Monsters Inc. and mind you, this was like I think a week or two after the movie actually came out. These guys in Jedi robes sat in the theater, and then the trailer to Episode 2 started, and as soon as it ended, they left.
I love Star Wars. It's probably one of my favorite fucking fictional universe, but God, that's so dorky.
And here's the only thing I could justify it now. This was at a time when the internet, you couldn't just find every trailer on the internet.
True.
So, okay, fine, but still, this is incredibly stupid.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, that's incredibly fucking
Please stay for the... Because
it was a goddamn good movie, too, even for adults. I think
my mom took me to see it.
Well,
My mom
it was
loves
no
that movie
Polly.
still.
I saw that movie in theaters, too. Good times. Even though I don't remember seeing it in theaters. Actually, I vaguely do.
Jordan, what piece of shit are you watching?
Oh, that's Robot Chicken. Christmas special with Batman and Robin yeah, you just call Robot Chicken a piece of shit. How's it make you feel?
I am offended.
Exactly. What kind of piece of shit are you watching?
Well, there's no fecal jokes right now, Jerky. I'll alert you when there is a piece of shit on it. Wait, Robin is shoving his ass in some kid's face. That's close enough.
See?
Okay, back on the Brave, I guess.
I still don't know what it's about.
And
I
I'm
just
looking
haven't
at
been
it.
watching trailers.
I only watched the first trailer. I was like, that could be a good movie. Apparently a new one released recently. I should watch that.
Shitty situation in London. No? Okay.
You mean living in London in general? Bazing!
Next.
As for Abraham Lincoln, it just looks like dumb fun. You gotta give it that.
I guess.
And
I've actually read the book. It's a good...
yeah, I want to read the book.
I was listening to the Field Negro Guide to Arts and Culture with Verne Reed and W. Kamau Bill, and they were saying, hey, what if they're going to have other figures from the time? You know, like...
Teddy Roosevelt, werewolf hunter.
Bigfoot hunter.
Oh, they were saying, like, Sojourner Truth. And she goes insane. Like, thinks, like, all white Southerners are vampires.
I'm not gonna lie, I would fucking love a Teddy Roosevelt movie where he's an action star, because he's my favorite, like, historical figure ever.
Play Teddy Roosevelt well.
Robin Williams.
Oh yeah! He was pretty...
Oh yeah, one of the few entertaining things from Night at the Museum.
Yeah, he was actually pretty good in that movie. He didn't go... He didn't do that in that movie. I'm surprised. He actually did a pretty good job being one of the most badass people ever.
Blasted fiend! Say hello to my shotgun.
Here's the thing, though. Would you guys want him to be funny at all, or do you want him to be 100% straight?
Serious.
100% straight. Teddy Roosevelt don't fuck around.
Situations.
Teddy Roosevelt don't fuck around, but
Just imagine this goofy vision of, like, Sacagawea passing him shotguns to fight him off.
Oh, we will have such a bully time. Bully!
Yes, the last word of the trailer is him yelling out bully at the top of his lungs.
And then you just see, like, the last shot of the trailer, him riding on a moose fighting, like, thousands of Sasquatches.
And then, the Rough Riders, they weren't there to fight the Cubans, I think. They were actually there to fight the werewolf and Bigfoots.
No, the Sasquatches.
Yeah, Bigfoots.
I am here to fight the big feets. Damn
then
big feats.
if they actually make
JMC
fucking
making better
yes.
movies than what's actually being made.
Dude, I don't know why. This is probably my favorite fucking movie ever if they made this. I'm a fucking Teddy Roosevelt fanboy because he's the most badass man to ever exist.
He is. You are not.
They did a Simpson episode last season that was probably fucking amazing because they like Bart became obsessed with Teddy Roosevelt. I was like, yes, this is delicious.
Teddy Roosevelt, paranormal investigator.
I believe it. There actually was a story.
Oh
where,
boy,
like,
what are you doing here?
Yes.
there actually
Yeah,
was a story where like he thought there was
Yeah,
a
he
big
went camping in the woods, and this guy was telling him stories of the Sasquatch and Bigfoot, and him and his guy just started making fun of him, like, "Oh, you're full of shit." And then that night, they started hearing creatures walk around them and start throwing shit at them.
Bigfoot's like, hey, Teddy, I'm real, you fuck.
No. It turns into a
He said,
Scooby-Doo
that-
mystery.
He said that night was one of the few nights he ever experienced fear.
Don't Bigfoot. He's serious
No,
shit.
no. He unmasked him, and it turned out to be some guy in a costume.
I don't know what that part.
And he couldn't have gotten away with it if it weren't for that meddling
just the
Roosevelt.
And
It
then
was Howard Taft the whole time.
Scooby is Teddy the Grizzly. Scooby would be Teddy the
Damn,
Grizzly.
Teddy, Fat Ted. Yes.
Why can't we make movies?
See,
Because no one would give us money.
Write the scripts, and I shall make the movies.
No, we need to get it sponsored by like Fox.
Duke
Fox
writes
would
it,
make these movies.
CC directs it, Martin stars in it, Jordan is the hype man, he bugs people to the go and see it.
I could do that. I could be the marketer.
Yeah, marketing troll.
So
And
a fair
Jerky
deal around
reviews
here,
them.
boys.
And Jerky reviews them.
Yes. He's not biased at all.
These are greater than Citizen Kane.
Casablanca, horseshit compared to Teddy Roosevelt. Big feet hunter.
Casablanca, more like Casa kiss my asshole.
That's the tagline of the poster for Teddy Roosevelt.
Citizen Kane, more like it's this Doubtfire to me.
Oh God, yes. This is gonna be. One of these days, JMC, we shall be the best filmmakers of all time. I didn't know what we
E.T.,
should are.
more like Jar Jar Binks.
Theodore Roosevelt versus the Big Feet.
We have to get Hans Zimmer to score it too.
Who's gonna direct? Oh.
Penny.
Chris.
Should we move on?
Yes,
yeah.
I think we should.
There's a movie with Steve Carell about the end of the world.
Didn't
And
you do that
We
already?
already did that like 2-3 years ago. Evan Almighty, the shitty sequel to Bruce Almighty.
yeah, whatever. And next week, G.I. Joe Retaliation.
It looks really awesome, but I'm not going to see it in theaters because it comes out like 4 days before Spider-Man, and my parents aren't giving me the money to see 2 movies within 4 days of each other. Sorry,
That's why
G.I.
you
Joe.
have to become a prostitute.
That's a good point. But sorry, G.I.
Who's
Joe.
gonna buy him?
G.I. Joe should have
Sad people who love to fuck little girls.
been. Why didn't they release in August again, like they did the first movie? What's out in August?
Expendables 2.
Well, okay, they can that's not going to be as much of a big threat as fucking Spider-Man.
Oh man, they have a lot of.
Well, they're
firepower.
probably afraid of Dark Knight Rises is...
Yeah, no, release it in like the middle of August. There you go. Bam. We will get that at later, Jerky. So, well, what are your thoughts on G.I. Joe besides the fact that it looks really fun?
That's pretty much
about
it.
it.
I want to see Snake
Looks
Eyes.
like they've killed off any of the annoying characters.
Duke
Cobra
is back.
Commander looks amazing.
Yeah, Cobra Commander looks amazing. Sadly, Duke by Make Cardboard Box is still in the movie, but hopefully he
I
dies.
think he dies in
I
like
think
the
he's
first 5
dead, even though he's on the poster we're looking at.
No, I saw him in the last trailer, but I really
Yeah,
hope he dies early on.
Really, you're gonna kill the main G.I. Joe?
Well, he's played by a Cardboard Box. We can go without him if we have Bruce Willis and The Rock in it, and Snake Eyes.
They're probably, if he's in it at all, they're probably just gonna play it.
Oh yeah, he's in it. I can confirm that. I saw him in the trailer. But I really hope he dies. That's like
The first trailer, it made it look like he died with everyone else.
Hopefully that's when he dies. But it would be emotional for a character we don't care about because the first movie didn't make us care about him because he's played by a Cardboard Box.
I don't think he's that awful.
I do.
They're gonna make the Metal Gear Solid movie.
Judging.
Hey, when they make the Metal Gear Solid movie, that's when Snake is gonna look for boxes and
He hides under Channing Tatum.
Exactly, he's gonna hide
That'd be great.
under Tatum.
Even I would think that'd be amazing.
the soldiers. Oh look, it's Channing Tatum. Oh hi. Snake makes.
Can you reenact your scene from Step Up?
Then there's a dance off with R2.
Bringing it back.
With R2's movements, you have to be like more fucking limber than water.
Yeah. While X is gonna give it to you is playing.
Yeah.
Orchestral version. Remixed by Deadmau5.
To give it to you.
Drop the bass, man. Drop the bass.
Dubstep is
No.
going to the zoo and just filming all the animals and mixing it up all together.
And then you accidentally get like the zoo speakerphone announcement.
The animals are free. Everyone's fun.
The petting zoo is now open.
No, guys. It's gonna be a 3-way, and Chris is gonna be one of them, but as soon as the song starts, he says, I'm done. It's like, hell no.
Did we move on to July?
I just wanted to say, G.I. Joe 2, I'm still convinced it's Die Hard 5.
I'm fine with this.
Die Hard 5 comes out in February, I think.
And
It comes out on my birthday.
Yippee-ki-yay, motherfuckers, I'm hyped.
I wanna see Die Hard 5.
I will see that opening day. Maybe with a date, probably not.
And they make it PG.
I honestly... Oh, yeah, I never saw Die Hard, Live Free or Die Hard in PG-13. I only saw the unrated version where he actually said fuck. But, no, they can't get away with that now. Wolverine said fuck. I'm pretty sure if they're gonna have that in a movie...
Yeah.
No, here's the thing. You have to say fuck like less than 4 times.
Yeah, I'm okay with that. As long as he says yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. I can deal with one time.
I can live with that.
Yeah.
Not just have it blurred out.
Yeah, there was this documentary about kids being bullied, and they used fuck like 5 times, and it went from a PG to an R rating.
Yeah,
They're gonna make it like X.
As long as they
like,
say it, as long as he says that line, I'm okay.
Oh,
If Wolverine
and
can
Hunger
say
Games is PG-13, even though it has kids killing each other.
Lovely.
Irony,
Nope.
you never cease to amaze me.
You know, something about tobacco is cigarettes going to be smoked in 18A films or something.
Whoa. Wolverine won't get to smoke cigars anymore? Oh wait, he only did that once in all the movies.
And Marvel Comics, there cannot be
they
tobacco
took that.
at all.
Honestly, I sort of I agree with cigarettes, because cigarettes are for faggots, even, but cigars are badass.
Technically, cigarettes
Yeah,
are
yeah,
faggots.
Yeah, in some
The only
sense.
2 people I ever thought, like, fictional characters could make cigarette smoking look kind of cool was Constantine and Spike from Buffy.
Perhaps.
Duke
Not-
Nukem.
I was going to say Spike Spiegel.
Doesn't Duke do cigars, though? Duke Nukem?
Cumberbatch should also play.
Oh, cigars, yeah, sorry.
I think everyone in G.I. Joe smoked cigars, even the...
Snake Eyes doesn't. Like, Snake Eyes does it through his mask.
That's why they gave the Snake Eyes lips in the first movie, because they were going to give him a cigar, but cut the...
Think about how many Marvel characters actually smoke anyway. J.
Wolverine,
Jonah Jameson, Wolverine,
Thing.
Robbie
Fury.
Robertson, Nick Fury.
Gambit smokes cigarettes, I know that. Who else? Did
Squirrel Girl.
Nick Fury.
Yeah, I said Nick. Did Tony?
I don't know
Tony
many.
do it?
No, he just drank.
Okay. That actually might be it. But yeah, I don't know. Wolverine needs to smoke cigars. I can. Everyone else. Okay, Wolverine and Nick. Those two need to do it. Everyone else I can not care about, but those two need to smoke cigars.
So should we move
Franklin
on? Franklin
Richards.
It's a bad habit, Dad. I got it from Uncle Ben. God damn it, Thing. Good thing he's a mutant.
July, Amazing Spider-Man.
All my hype besides Avenger.
He needs a coat.
The only flaw I see with the movie so far is Lizard's look. Like, you say it's based on Ditko, maybe it'll look more like that when it has the coat, because apparently that is going to be the movie.
Needs coat.
He looks pretty fucking... His face, like, his body looks good. His face looks fucking doofy as fuck.
Oh, and also...
I don't know. It's just that I'm not too picky when you make a lizard monster.
Well, why can't they just make it look like a raptor face, like from Jurassic Park?
Maybe they want to make him make the actor recognizable when you see the monster, which I agree is lame, but I understand.
I've been making this, like, they're probably gonna make him talk, because how, like, seeing a lizard, like, flapping its mouth, do you think...
Still a reptile, man, Chris. You still have to have...
But you still have to think about the general audience.
No, if it's done good, I don't think that they'll care.
Yeah. Oh, think about it. Which is gonna be more fucked up if you have this lizard monster with a man face just thrashing around, or a lizard monster with man face talking.
True. Yeah, but honestly, this is the only problem I see with the movie so far. Everything else looks amazing in my eyes. Like, yeah, like
They better have Shocker.
It's just his face that looks bad. The rest of the body looks good. Like that one scene in the trailer where they're on top of Oscorp and like Spidey's swinging about to kick Lizard in the face. That scene like looks really awesome for some reason. Just the way they shot it. I was like, holy shit, this is the Spider-Man.
You know that?
For.
You know, this ironically is taking me back to that CGI Spider-Man show they used to have, with Neil Patrick Harris. They actually had an episode with the lizard that
I've never seen
ironically kind of looked like that shot. It was the one where Rob Zombie played the lizard.
Yeah, I heard about that. It's actually on Crackle. I should watch that.
It was on...
Yeah, I know. Me too. I've only seen like one episode.
And it has Neil Patrick Harris, one of the coolest gay guys
ever.
Yeah,
that too, yeah.
But, anything else on the movie?
Anticipation's pretty fair, because I don't want to get it extremely high, because I'm still a bit cautious, but I'm not hating on it or anything. Lizard I'm fine with. I just have a problem with his eyes and his teeth. That's all.
When they start killing off the Stacy family.
Yes. They're probably gonna
Dennis Leary, no!
They're probably gonna kill him off at the end of this movie, though.
No,
he better die like a mofo, though. I want to see him with guns blazing for no reason.
He might. There's gonna be...
Well, in the comics, Captain Stacy died right after...
pushing a kid out of the way of a falling...
Yeah, falling rubble.
Rocks.
Here's the thing, for Dennis Leary, he needs to do something awful before he dies, because he's Dennis Leary.
Yeah, even at his funeral, they have asshole playing.
On the bagpipes. It plays on the bagpipes.
You know what? I'm half tempted to, if he dies and they show his funeral, I'm gonna play it out on my iPhone in the theater. I'm already at the end of the movie, why not? Kick me.
Haters gonna hate.
They're gonna hate.
And speaking of haters are gonna hate, you guys are gonna hate me for this, but I'm looking forward to Amazing Spider-Man more than Dark Knight Rises. But that's because
before we get to that, a couple of bullshit movies, Ice Age 4 and Ted.
Fucking Fox,
Ted.
but...
Oh yeah, that Seth MacFarlane one.
I'm not hating it deeply like you people are, but I just don't give a shit. That's it.
It's basically what's wrong with Seth MacFarlane now. He's just, hey, look, the bear is smoking weed. That's funny, huh? Oh, look, the bear is a pervert. That's funny, huh? Look, we're crude.
Oh, Seth MacFarlane was actually Jordan?
Hey,
I can imagine Jordan doing these things.
I don't do weed. That's Chris's thing.
Eh.
It's Chris.
I think Chris has probably done weed like
Chris is
2
our
times.
best friend. Right, Chris?
Yes.
That doesn't at all prove any point. Still.
It just looks sort of like at first, like when I first saw the bear, I was like, oh, this actually might be sort of funny. But then they just started showing the jokes, and I was like,
Like,
here's the thing. There was
these are all
actually
the funny
there was a few
parts
things that made
and
me kind of chuckle in the trailer. That's why I'm hating
I like
it.
the part where they're like literally the first scene with the bear, was like with thunder. That was, I
Yeah,
was like,
the
oh,
Thunder song.
they're like, this might be sort of cool. But then they started the jokes where he's like, it's crude and it's funny.
I
And
love
it's
the scene at the end where he's trying to
Oh, yeah.
Mark Wahlberg's trying to guess the name of the girl he got. I don't know why, but that made.
That was clever.
and I think that's more Mark Wahlberg.
That's the thing. Like
It was gonna
after
be
the
Seth
other guys, he could be good in comedy. That's the thing that's weird. And
I love that movie. I should see it again.
Good job, Mark.
Same,
Mark.
same.
I still would have liked to see Seth Green somehow as the star in this movie.
I think it'd be better with Mark
Doing
Wahlberg.
his Chris voice.
Yeah, Mark Wahlberg at least seems like
He wouldn't do this.
Here's the thing. He at least seems like he wants to be there. He doesn't look like he
Yeah.
can't believe he's doing
I'd
it.
I'd still like to see Seth Green. He'd probably be the same height as the bear.
No. Here's the thing. If you did it with Seth Green, it would just be like remaking Greg the Bunny. It would, in all honesty.
Well, they sing and dance, and they don't need pants, cause they're just like you.
Clay.
So, Ice Age 4. I never saw the third one. Why are they
A
keeping
New Hope.
Why? And for some reason, the worse they get, the more money they make. Like the first one.
Kids will go to anything, Jordan. That's the thing. And
The first
when
one
kids go, parents have to go. So that's how you make your money. That's the
The
trick.
first one was one of my favorite movies as a kid. The second one was okay. I never saw the third one, but why? Why, Fox? Wait, isn't this the one where like they're in the present day, or did that idea get scrapped? I haven't seen any trailers for this.
Like, okay, it's Ice Age, then it's the end of the Ice Age, then they go back in time, and it's present day. What the fuck?
Okay, I need to read the plot for this because I remember there being an idea where like
Annie, Diego, and Sid embark upon another adventure after they're caught in a set adrift. Using an iceberg as a ship, they encounter sea creatures and battle pirates as they explore a new world.
Oh God!
I am literally reading the synopsis on IMDb.
Okay, this is better than
Please
what
tell
the
me
original-
that "You Are a Pirate" song's going to be playing at some point there.
Yes.
Peter Dinklage from Game of Thrones is in it.
Interesting.
Yeah, wow. People you've heard of are in this movie. Alan Tudyk's in this fucking
Peter
movie.
Dinklage, he needs to be MODOK.
Oh God, Wanda Sykes.
Oh, can we give him, like, actual serious role?
Hey, MODOK can be
Deserves
serious.
better.
MODOK can be serious if they want to.
No one will take him seriously.
Okay,
Don't put him
my
in a
idea-
huge metal suit then. Make him...
Yeah, no. My idea is like they'll have the body, but it won't be a fleshy face, and you won't have the goofy ass hair. It'll just be like a computer screen with like a face.
That's still incredibly stupid to the average person.
No, it's gonna be epic, and it's gonna be trolly, and I'll be like, yes. But why is
No,
Wanda?
I think what would work better is if they didn't have the midget limbs.
Yeah, okay, the midget limbs too. Okay, at least the feet, because like the feet are sort of pointless on MODOK, but the arms they control like stuff on him. But yeah, back to Ice Age. Why
Isn't
is
he a
Wanda?
spider now? Or they
I-
scrapped that?
I hope they scrap that because that's fucking stupid. More stupid than regular MODOK, and he's sort of stupid already. But I want to rant on Wanda Sykes. Why is she in Ice Age, and why does she keep getting jobs? She's not funny. She's annoying.
Wasn't she in the previous ones?
No,
Yeah,
that
she
was
was in
that was
two.
Queen Latifah. That was Queen Latifah.
Well, Queen Latifah's in this one, too.
Yeah, she's less annoying than Wanda Sykes. At least her voice isn't like.
I'm a sassy black lady. That is literally every role she plays. Ever. Oh, and I thought Jerky's, just hit the motherfucking jackpot.
But,
Next movie, Martin, do you want to start this one off since Matt isn't here? Dark Knight Rises.
Oh man, there's just too much to say on that. The outrageous hype. This is gonna be like the film of
you guys,
everything.
I'm gonna love it when I'm the
This
only
thing
one.
is gonna like take the world by storm. It better win like every Oscar for it.
I'm gonna love it when I'm the only one in here who likes this movie because you guys' expectations are so fucking high. I don't know, Duke.
My expectations aren't that high. I'll be with you, Jordan.
Okay, yeah,
Well,
but
Hey,
you are
as long as my expectations are this, does he get his back broken? Yes. Okay, we're good.
But
Oh,
yeah,
he gets teleported into the future with Jonah Hex.
J Train is like, yes, good Jonah Hex. He sees it a million
But
times.
he hated that version of Jonah Hex.
No,
He
no.
absolutely.
I mean, the good version. Because no one will be making.
No, he has to hang out with the future version.
I don't know anything about Jonah Hex besides J Train likes him. He's a cool cowboy guy.
Well, in the 80s, they randomly teleported him into the future.
Why?
It was like when
Because it was the 80s, and they didn't give a shit.
True.
Like Punisher randomly became an angel.
No, that was in the 90s.
Oh, no. He's going into space, and that's going to be the greatest miniseries of all time.
I'm not gonna. If they don't have Rocket Raccoon in that thing, that's gonna be pretty lame. I want Rocket
Concur,
Raccoon.
but I can see him not doing that.
I want Rocky and Punisher team up. That would be amazing.
Rocky?
Rocket Raccoon.
You're making me like you. What the hell's going on there?
Hey,
That is an awesome idea.
Like Punisher just needs to become a Guardian of the Galaxy.
That'd be.
Why is Punisher in
Go up
space? I
against
thought that was a
Galactus
joke.
or something.
No, that's completely real. It's gonna happen.
Honestly, it's not like they're taking it seriously. Obviously.
Yeah, that miniseries is totally gonna be camp.
Isn't
it's
it
gonna be
called
awesome.
Punisher in Space? And they're like, Punisher, Resurrection, or something like that. It's just Punisher in Space. They're obviously making it goofy.
Punisher
Like,
X.
That's
Just
something
like
I
Jason
love
X.
about him.
Punisher
Does he have a
X,
monkey? Needs a monkey if he's gonna be
Put
in
into
space.
space, you'll be like made into like some like really rubbery.
No. He
Like
gets lost in space and he has to fight Matt.
That's what I love about
what?
Punisher.
Nappa?
Yes.
A Saiyan space pod crashes into him in space.
Vegeta, look.
Vegeta, look! It's
Daredevil.
Stiltman Vegeta.
You actually do a pretty good Nappa.
Oh, Vegeta. Oh, I practice like hell. Boy, Jim.
Yes.
God damn it, Nappa!
Hey, Vegeta, look! It's a cute teddy bear with machine guns.
Vegeta, look, it's Goldilocks the movie.
Good.
Jason Statham.
You're right, Nappa. What the hell? He just shows us doing troll faces, except because he's like, no, I do not like these stupid things.
He has his own meme face.
It's not a meme face; it's a Duke face.
That doesn't
Face.
sound very nice.
I think it's because this closely sounds similar to Duckface.
God damn it!
Woo-hoo.
I was I'm really highly tempted to start every time I see a duck face on Facebook, posting DuckTales in the comment, like just the video.
Woo-hoo.
No. Jordan, you need to do the DuckTales is awesome video.
Yes. No, I need to do the G4 one where the guy comes in. Darkwing Duck is better.
Duck is better, son.
I love the DuckTales theme, but I actually agree with that. Darkwing Duck was better.
Yes, it was.
I like Darkwing Duck better.
When
Yeah,
there's trouble, you call DW.
Darkwing Duck.
Duck.
a very catchy theme song.
Watch out, you bad
They all
boys.
did. All the old
Another-
Disney.
Damn it,
shows.
Disney! If you, I can forgive them for not ever using Mickey Mouse. If they made cartoons like they did,
90s. Oh yeah, they didn't even use them in the 90s. They used Donald Duck and Goofy, which are the.
I know, but if they made awesome, if they ever brought back,
They will never do that because they hate us.
Sorry,
the
King,
first
if you
couple
have
of seasons of Gargoyles.
I'd rather have more Darkwing Duck, especially since it's more relevant now, since superheroes are more popular than ever.
Mm-hmm.
Still can't believe that series got
The show or the comic?
comic got canned.
Yeah, because the Marvel has the rights now. I really hope Marvel does more like Darkwing Duck comics. That'd be amazing.
They're doing Toy Story.
Well,
The thing is, it's obvious that everyone knows what that is. Kids these days don't know it.
well, that was made for the fans anyway. It's not like kids actually buy comic books because you have to go to fucking special stores to buy them. You can't go to the fucking Walmart. And
No. Well, in my situation, I see every time I'm in the comic shop, I at least see two dads bring their kids in.
Well, that's because they're like, you're going to read comics and you're like it.
Actually, I have seen situations where the dad loves being here.
What the fuck?
My town is unique.
I like your town, besides the anti-Deadpool thing in that one store.
You mean the only store?
Who is fastly licking a lollipop? I really hope that's what you're doing, fastly licking a lollipop in the background.
I just drank a whole bottle of water.
Oh, okay.
Well, I
good.
thought you were just looking at the Dark Knight Rises poster and
Well, yeah,
stop staring at it.
back on that subject, I really do think you guys are overhyping it a lot. I mean, it's gonna be a damn good movie. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think I'm not expecting for it to be better than The Dark Knight, or in Jerky's case, Batman Begins.
I don't even remember it.
I do.
Actually, brought this up, Chris, when you brought up that side of what the internet thinks of Dark Knight. Negative percentage was fucking high, and
Yeah, I don't think that was accurate. Everyone on the internet has a big ass for it.
here's the thing: if you kept changing it, it would literally refresh and change the numbers parameters.
Deadpool has the positive one, so go fucking don't, dude. That
What
site.
does the internet think?
The thing is, it's obviously just probably
Yeah, it's probably
the
like
general
right.
websites and seeing what comes up first, and then just doing a statistic. It's not taking every factor.
yeah, of course. That's
65.5% negative.
See, that has to be bullshit. Everyone on the internet has a big ass boner for this movie.
What are we on?
No, I've been seeing a lot of haters, only because there are people who still think that because they're too overrated.
Like, I'm scared to say that I actually do anticipate both Avengers and Spider-Man more. Because
I don't blame you.
I
you.
would get killed, and that honestly, that's because for Spider-Man, it's because I'm finally gonna get a good Spider-Man movie. Hopefully, that's actually like the character, and I like Spider-Man more than Batman. So.
Oh, and what does
Better
the
admit
internet
that you're upset that
says
Bonesaw never came back.
Avengers gets 91.6%.
Yeah, there's not even gonna be a Bonesaw replacement. They're not even gonna have the wrestling scene. I am saddened.
Or Uncle Ben dying. That's what I heard.
No, he's gonna die.
Not at the end. Not in this movie.
I'm not entirely
I'm sure he's
against
gonna
it
die.
if they make that interesting.
No, I heard he's gonna die somewhere. It's just not gonna be like. I heard the big thing is that he's gonna be Spider-Man before Uncle Ben dies.
Ultimate.
Again, I think that's if they do.
Yeah,
And you
Ultimate Spider-Man is the only good Ultimate thing, so I'm okay with that. Well, besides the villains, like the villains, their designs fucking sucked.
Shocker.
No problem.
I was
But
sewing
luckily-
with shockers.
Yeah, Shocker is a guy wearing a purple trench coat and sunglasses.
They already confirmed that that it's like Ultimate Peter and 616 situations, and I don't really see much of a difference between 616 Peter and Ultimate Peter. It's just that Ultimate Peter is a modern kid, and which is basically 616 Peter's his backstory right now because he's in days. So I don't see a difference between those two characters as long as they don't use fucking the stupid villains like Venom being a science project or something.
It's gonna happen.
Well, at least we're not going to get a Hulk Goblin because, we just had a movie. Well, we're about to have a movie with a scientist turn into a green
Well, we
monster.
probably will, but not like Hulk. But we'll probably have.
My God, he's slightly teal.
I'd be okay with him turning into a Green Goblin instead of the mask, as long as he's not the.
Yeah, if he looks
I'd rather
like
see
comic,
a Hobgoblin, honestly, because
They're-
I don't know.
they're-
I still feel like
they're-
fresh off a Green Goblin is still.
What do you
Willem
mean
Dafoe
they're
and-
going to use the spot?
The Spot. Well, okay, not in a movie, but in a video game. I really want to see Spot in a video game. He would make for an awesome boss battle. But yeah, Martin, they're not going to do Hobgoblin. They're already hinting at Oscorp and stuff in this movie.
Yeah.
And there's
Come
there's
on,
a bunch
like,
of
I
rumors
heard they were
that-
at least gonna try and do like villains that haven't been done before.
Well, you can't.
What
ignore-
happened to that whole proto-goblin thing?
They scrapped it, but they have the guy
Yeah.
that was going to play him still in the movie.
There's a bunch of rumors that Christoph Waltz is going to be Goblin. And he
That
might
would be amazing.
There's rumors that he might even appear in this one because like a bunch of the trailers on like Sony sites and stuff have him listed, so he might have like a cameo at the end or
If he
something.
plays Norman, I'd die.
There's a bunch of rumors, Chris. So I'm RIP already. I really think it's going to happen because like there's no way. Apparently on the Spider-Man trailer for like on the PlayStation Network they had him listed. They're not going to mess up something that bad on fucking PlayStation 3.
no, it's just a foe again.
I'd be fine with that.
Would be too.
But if he's
Actually,
like,
you know what would be great? If Willem Dafoe appears in the movie but as himself.
Oh, what the fuck is happening?
Why am I here?
He acts
At
exactly
least it's not John Carter.
like Christoph Waltz is playing as Norman, and he just appears. What the fuck? His Norman meets Christoph Waltz's Norman, and they have an epic battle. Serious Norman versus goofy as fuck Norman. My money's on goofy as fuck Norman.
Of course, you always put your money on Dafoe.
Willem Dafoe starts crawling like a cat.
Meow.
Norman, you slime!
And then Waltz's goblin standing there all confused.
Steve.
Meow.
And then it was a firefight.
Yes. This is gonna be
He goes into like
Yeah.
Paul Schmecker mode.
making better movies.
JMC making better movies in Hollywood since 2011.
But yeah, if
Oh no,
Christoph
we
Waltz,
actually have him as a Paul Schmecker / Norman Osborn hybrid right there.
if Waltz acts like he did in Inglourious Bastards only as an American, I'd be fine with that.
There's a bunch of rumors, Chris. They come true.
Though I don't know if I could see him as a redhead.
I don't really care about Norman's hair color. Don't really care.
He needs cornrows.
Here's the thing, yeah. Someone has shown me you can make his hair real, so
I'm usually a comic pursuist, but I could go without his stupid hair.
I can see your point. But again, there's probably more people with his hair. These
I'm
fans.
looking at
I
pictures
want
now.
to see a man above this now. Christoph Waltz with cornrows.
I'm looking at pictures of him from like Dark Reign and stuff right now, and they're trying to make it look all realistic in these pictures. It looks so stupid.
Oh. The fuck does he have to look like Tom?
Oh, here's a bunch of Defoe pictures that I put Norman Osborn.
Hey,
Should we move on to August?
Wait, did we finish with Dark Knight
Okay.
Rises?
We barely even talked about Dark Knight Rises.
Every time, it seems like every chat we talk about.
Okay,
That is true.
yeah,
But I
so
just wanna
We
say-
discussed a lot with Dark Knight Rises, and you know what? I think we're gonna have a lot more to talk about as soon as the trailer comes with the Avengers.
and Spider-Man
with-
trailer next week.
With that, I'm glad they haven't really shown a lot of stuff. Like, we've only had 2 trailers, 1 really counting. And
Yeah.
with Spider-Man, we have 3 after next week, so...
Hey, they did the same with the Dark Knight. Like the first trailer wasn't
Exactly.
really worth a lot either. So
Nolan's not trying to shove stuff down our throats, even though we did get all those set picks, but that wasn't his fault.
I really hope they pick up on the marketing soon, because they're really getting stomped on by Disney and Sony in the marketing department right now.
Don't worry, Avengers done. It's gonna be all Dark Knight at this point.
Nah,
But I sort of agree, because what really got the marketing for Dark Knight, no offense, but was Heath Ledger's death.
But I hate the people.
You're
who
not
say, like,
wrong. Everyone agrees.
I hate the people who think that's the main reason it made $1 billion.
No, it was just a market.
I think that
the
helped
main
it
reason.
in a sense.
It helped it in the opening weekend, and then everyone's like, "Holy shit, this movie's actually good. Go see it."
Exactly.
Tom
But
I
Hardy.
don't know. I think
Tom Hardy, I need to show you something.
No, anyone who thinks the movie's gonna not do good because there's no controversy around this time is stupid, because everyone saw
It'll
the Dark
never
Knight.
happen.
Most of the people loved it. They're all gonna see it. Honestly, with all the hype surrounding Avengers, I'm starting to doubt it might be number 1 this year, but it'll be really close between those two.
We'll find out Tom Hardy was sucking off Michael Caine before he would go on.
oh,
And everybody's like,
Thank you.
well, maybe we'll see. Maybe we'll see like there's like a blooper or something. I forgot to zip up. Better go see the movie.
God.
Is that venom leaking from your mask, Bane? Sure.
I really
Mike,
hope
this
okay.
is not looking like a gimp mask like in Batman and Robin.
No, more like in everything Bane related besides the comics. I fucking hate that. Everything Bane related. He actually looks like he either has to be fucking dumb or he has to be in a gimp suit. He may not look like the Hulk in the Dark Knight Rises because it's being realistic, but at least he's going to be smart.
Though,
And he's not going to
did
look
you
like a
see
gimp.
the promo pics of him being pumped up?
I am not.
Well, there's like pics of him like really buff and shit, and I know
Buff-
Nolan really doesn't do CGI, but I'd be really impressed if he does CGI on Bane.
That
He's
would
just
be-
doing he's wearing just like a real cheap muscle costume like you get for pound.
He's wearing a
suits.
fat.
It's like the sumo wrestler ones.
Yes.
What the fuck are you wearing, Bane?
They're probably already using CGI to cover up Hardy's
No.
tattoo.
He's like, I will break you, and he just rolls over him
Oh, get him off me.
really slowly.
Removing Hardy's tattoos and buffing him up.
I'd be fine with this. Even though tattoos are badass.
Some. As long as your whole fucking body's not covered in them, that just looks retarded.
So yeah, Dark
Kinda
Knight
like-
Rises. I'm really
Whiplash.
looking
Yeah,
forward to it.
I'll be there day 1 unless for some reason it's sold out, which would make me sad.
I really want it to be my first midnight.
If I could drive by then, I will see both Spider-Man and Dark Knight midnight, but I probably won't drive by then because I'm a bum.
Yeah, right.
They'll kick you out.
I'll be like, woo! Woo! Even though I don't do this during regular movies.
You know what?
No, even better. That when you get there, Jordan, they'll tell you, "Oh, Jordan, you get an exclusive room all to yourself," and they show you
I know.
they show you Chipmunks 4.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say Wonder Woman.
That's
much
we quit.
better.
That's what I'm doing to you. The movie
You're
theater
gonna
has
be the
something
owner.
planned.
You're gonna be the owner of my movie theater somehow, even though you don't live here.
I just show up in a suit.
You know what?
Hi, Jordan.
I could be seeing The Dark Knight Rises right now,
Oh, that
but I'm
is-
gonna torture you instead.
You know, Duke is dressed like Zach Galifianakis from The Hangover when he's in the suit and all that.
Yes. Jordan, you prepare to die. I mean, enjoy the greatest thing ever made for television.
Ooh, Avengers? Simpsons? No, much better.
Wonder Woman pilot.
In credits, Dark Knight in credits. Doom, doom.
Wonder Woman.
So
Yes.
August.
Expendables 2.
No, first
Expendables 2.
Born Legacy, Total Recall.
I have not seen I don't know anything about Total Recall, either the new one or the old one. Didn't the old one
I
have?
saw the teaser trailer for the trailer.
I hate when they do those.
Yeah, I hate that too.
Here's the thing. I hate it when people make videos talking, because someone wanted me to bring up the fact that they're putting a Dark Knight Rises trailer in front of Avengers.
Yeah.
And my only reply was, that's the most retarded idea I've ever heard. And then I found 3 people who did that. Literally
Doing
talked about
videos
it
about
for 2
that.
minutes. I think that's... Really, you're going to talk about the fact that unless you're going to see the movie, which in some cases I don't. What was the movie that had the Dark Knight Rises?
Oh,
Harry
fuck.
Potter.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
like, I'm not seeing that movie, so I don't care.
And then Mission Impossible 4 had the prologue.
Exactly.
Yeah, I
I'm
saw that
seeing
one.
neither of those movies, so
And I saw it
I don't
lead.
care.
And when you go see Dark Knight
just
Rises, they have the epilogue to Mission Impossible.
That'd be awesome.
I see what you did there.
If video games can do this, we're gonna do it now.
They don't even like try and tie it in at all. Of course, it's just all of a sudden you start
No, it's the
seeing
epilogue
like
to Mission
it-
Impossible 5.
And after the credits end, it's the prologue to like, I don't know, like a Robin Hood movie or some shit.
Robin
I
Hood
was
Men in
like,
Tights 2.
yeah, Green Arrow. No, it's actually Robin Hood, and my face is just all disappointed.
Is this the pilot episode to Arrow? Oh God, what happened? Back to talking about Born Legacy or Total Re.
Born Legacy Hawkeye versus Hulk. And by Hulk, I mean Ed Norton.
I will see this on
Where's
DVD.
Mark Ruffalo?
I saw all 3 of them when I was younger, and I couldn't understand what was going on because the fucking camera. I really hope they don't
And
have.
because of Matt Jamie.
I really hope they don't have that fucking camera for the action scenes in the movie.
They probably will, because that's one of the iconic things of those movies.
Ugh. I should really watch them again, so maybe I'll understand them this time.
Me too, because I watched them at a young age where I
Yeah.
should have been watching.
But yeah, Jeremy Renner.
All of these Hawkeye, like all of
This
these
is just the
Jeremy
prequel
Renner.
to
Yes.
the fucking Avengers.
This is actually the
movie.
Hawkeye movie. They didn't say
You
it.
just slapping the Bourne name on it.
Marvel's
This is not the
clever at
Hawkeye
this.
film we needed, but the one
But
we
it's one
deserve.
deserved.
By the way, Jordan, I want to make one more Hawkeye die joke. If he says "not like this" when he dies, I'm going to shoot the gut.
I'll be like, Bendis!
Not like this.
I actually read that. I had no idea what the fuck, why everyone was dying when I read it. I was like, why are
And
they
that's
all...
hilarious. I know, I had that too, but the thing is, that's one of the few Avengers things I honestly liked from him.
It was okay.
Yeah, exactly. I just couldn't. The second arc of New Avengers pissed me off because A, it was about the Sentry, and B, they tried pulling some stupid meta shit on. They brought in the creator of the Sentry to explain to the Sentry he's a creation, not a real character.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Like, I've read everything on New
What?
Avengers up to a little bit during Dark Reign, which is when that pissed me off because they made Hawkeye into fucking Ronin and he was killing people, even though he doesn't kill people.
Well, that was like in Secret Invasion, not just.
Yeah, that was in Secret Invasion.
That was like before, like some, like around. So
That was like when he came back when Tony was being a dick.
yeah, that we all miss those times, don't we?
Yeah, but then the Iron Man movie came around and he's not a dick anymore because they have to make like the movies. Thank God.
Then Hawkeye's getting his own series now, which
My
stuff is being done by the guy who brought God.
no, and Iron Fist. I should really read that fucking.
Yeah, but that was before he got big.
Yeah, isn't that what he made him big?
Yeah, well, that and he was doing Uncanny with Brubaker before Brubaker left, and then Iron Man was his solo book that.
Even though I probably won't read it for about 5 years from now, I'm hyped for that new Hawkeye series. Hopefully it'll last longer than Hawkeye and Mockingbird.
Oh, you're so screwed. I'm sorry, buddy, but
Fuck you. The movie.
You know
will
what I
make
just
Hawkeye
realized?
big. Just like how X-Men Origins Pooperine made Deadpool big.
well, here's the thing.
You know,
Because they tried making Black Widow after Iron Man 2.
Yeah.
That died with Hawkeye.
That's because Black Widow was boring in Iron Man 2. Apparently she's now cool in Avengers. Why did that kill the chat?
Blasphemy.
She was boring.
As long as I watch the scene where she blows that building up, assume it's the building of the guy who did those naked pictures of her, I'm fine. I really do think that's why she did that. There weren't any villains in there. She just found out that was where the guy worked.
If she just comes back, Widow, and Fury's like, Widow, what were you doing? Oh, nothing.
Taking care of some personal business.
It was one of the good naked pictures, you stupid hacker faggot. Why you don't get juicy stuff? I mean, what?
So, Total Recall, I really don't know what it's about. I never saw the original, but I saw like clips. It looked really, really weird. But
Get your ass to Mars.
But
I love the Schwarzenegger.
Wait, was that by Cameron? Wasn't that like...
no.
No, I
Apparently, one of the students in my college classes actually played an extra in the film.
The new one?
So, yep.
Nice.
Hey, look, it's Colin Farrell. It's his line.
Yeah, pretty much.
I should watch the original one.
I should too, because it's an Arnold movie, and Arnold movies are all...
It is awesome.
I've seen clips, but it looks really weird. Is it all really weird?
Yeah, but that's kind of the thing about it. It's kind of a mindfuck when you're...
Chris likes mindfucks.
That is true.
Also, Michael Ironside is in it as one of the villains.
I approve.
Oh, you will approve. Plus, there's a whore with 3 boobs. Why can't?
Oh yeah, that's the scene I saw.
Wasn't that from... Didn't Nostalgia Critic show that before or something? I remember hearing about that, yeah.
Well, that's one of those scenes everyone points out.
Yeah.
What is this, Star Wars?
Mention Total Recall was nominated for his top 10 science fiction films.
Interesting.
It's because the story was by Philip K. Dick.
That too. It's still awesome.
I want that guy's name just to see all the insults I would get.
You'd probably be praised.
The Peter F. Douchebag.
F. Douchebag made some brilliant novels.
I don't know, man. I still consider him second. I still consider him second to Balls.
That's just his name.
Thank you, Harry Balls. You are a great man.
Harry Bowles. B-O-L-Z.
Now, Michael Hunt, there's a director.
He prefers Mike, but...
So...
Expendables?
Diver Wimpy Kid 3. Nobody cares, so...
My sister cares.
Where was 1 and 2?
Here's the thing. Someone has gotten me on this, because someone asked me why I never bring these up on Comic News. These technically do get filed under graphic novels.
It's a book.
So,
it's a chapter book, isn't it?
Yeah, but it has illustrations like a comic book.
What?
That's a little silly.
What? People literally expect you to bring news for like a kid's book.
That's like saying Scott Pilgrim is nonfiction because it actually features Toronto.
Marvel's nonfiction because it features New York then.
The whole universe in Marvel is New York.
What are you talking about?
I've been to New York. There's nothing like that.
Exactly. No. And the thing is, it is. Some comic stores have apparently said they carry it. Count under the because on the New York Times bestseller list for graphic books, graphic novels, that book gets lumped in there too. So, in all honesty, they're not bad. So,
yeah, my little brother.
My sister made me read one with her, and it was fun for kids, so it's harmless. Why it has 3 movies?
Money, and it's Fox.
Yeah. Yeah, I forgot to bring this up. Like, I think you to yell at you guys because Fox isn't doing anything stupid anymore. This is the 3rd one. the third Wimpy Kid movie.
I
Like I
don't.
said, where was 1 and 2?
Past 2 years, they were released last year and the
Here's-
year before that.
Here's the thing, Jerky. You're
I
confused.
thought they were
on
straight
this?
to DVD
I expected-
releases.
No, they're all theatrical, but
Yep.
Jerky, let me explain this. They promote this movie big at bookstores, and kids love these books, so that's how they get it. They don't have as many commercials, and in fact, you really don't see any ads until like a few weeks before it.
Yeah, my little brother likes these movies.
Yeah, but
Uh,
bookstores promote this hell out of it because the books are.
Well, I was expecting to hear, and the third one's coming out, and last week it was the second one, and last month it was the first one.
To be fair, it's kind of like that because they've been coming out like every
Yeah,
year,
really.
like the Saw movies.
Well, don't they have to do that because it's like in middle school or some shit? So that you can't have like
they want
take
to
a long time.
do as many before
Before
they
the
have to
kid
change
gets old.
the actors.
yeah.
And he's going.
Can't wait for him to obviously
He's
look
going
like
to be 47.
Yes. Hey guys, I'm still in third grade. It's beautiful.
So we pretty much
about
end the
Explosions,
summer
the
with
movie?
Expendables 2.
I'm
I
hyped.
can't wait for that movie, honestly.
Seeing it.
I need some friends to see it with.
Guys,
Because like
Of course,
I-
actually, I'm gonna be in Europe that time.
I need a movie that's the exact polar opposite, like when I saw the first one and I saw Scott Pilgrim before it.
Sparkle.
Yeah. Or Paranormal.
Is that a stop motion one? I can't tell.
Oh, it's CG.
I'm not seeing it then.
I think it's CG.
yeah, but
So, Chris, when are you going to go see
No,
Pirates?
actually, no, I'm wrong. It is claymation.
Well, I actually came from seeing a claymation film today.
Which one?
that pirate movie.
Pirates, yeah.
Was it
I-
good?
I thought it was pretty decent.
I'm sorry, but besides Grumman and Wallace, I really can't stand that Aardman company. I just don't like them.
I
don't know,
respect
I just
it
think
because
that
it's
band-
I
style.
respect it
Yeah,
because
they
it's
do good
hard to-
The
animation.
movie is actually 5 years old because it takes them that long.
Yeah, the animation they have is really good, but like the movies and stuff, like Chicken Run, bleh.
It stars Hugh
You
Grant
know what? Can I get
because
can
they
I say
hired
a
him
funny
back
story
when
about
he was
Chicken Run?
relevant.
Yeah.
Let Duke
Say a funny
talk.
story. I have a funny story about Chicken Run. I don't remember much about that movie, but do you know what I actually remember?
Mel Gibson.
No. Well, kind of. Before the movie came out, they, of course, being the Nickelodeon Kids' Choice Awards, promoted... Because the thing about that award show, it's just a giant promotion reel for whatever movie coming out for kids. But the way they did it was because they were like, he was going to present an award, and they showed a clip from Chicken Run where he's like trying to burrow a tunnel with an egg beater. And then it switches to the stage, and they have this little set up where an egg beater emerges from the stage floor, and Mel Gibson walks out and then starts presenting the award. I remember that way more than the movie.
Just because the movie is boring as fuck.
I haven't seen it since I was a kid. And
Same.
I just saying.
I remember the
don't
Burger
like it,
King
so.
toys too. I remember the Burger King back when if you got all of them, you could make this crazy like airplane thing.
Oh, yeah.
I remember that for like Rugrats or something. Like I remember them doing that for
Yeah,
other stuff.
all like the Nickelodeon kids movies
Yeah.
because that was a Nickelodeon thing. They did it with Jimmy Neutron, I think. They loved doing that.
And McDonald's did that with Inspector Gadget, whereas if you got enough, you could make Inspector Gadget.
I remember in elementary school, we praised the kid who actually had old faces. Treated him like a god.
Yeah, my cousin
and
did
I
it,
swear
and
to
then he
God,
sold it on eBay.
I swear to God, as kids, someone stole the hat with the helicopter. Kid tried beating him up for it because it was like stealing Sacred Idol. It was
Inspector Gadget. It's just a montage of him beating the kid up.
Yeah.
Bump it up and up. Inspector
like we really got
Gadget.
like it was literally like defacing art. So mystified by this thing.
And then, like, everybody moves back, and Zangief's son comes in.
Yes!
Power bombs him.
What happened to that kid? He should have been at fucking
He got the
Evo
Medal of
last
Honor.
He should have been at Evo last year. All the fighting game guys should have brought him to Las Vegas for the fighting game convention. I was like, yes, this is amazing.
So
But,
Expendables 2.
Looks amazing. I just need to find some friends to go see it with, because when I saw Expendables 1 a couple months ago, I was on Xbox Live with my friends. It was fun as hell. And I'm more hyped for this one because my two favorite action stars, Arnold and Bruce, are in it.
Okay.
No, fuck Chuck Norris.
Is Bruce actually going to do anything? Because I don't think he's going to do anything.
I saw an action scene where, a picture where, he's firing a gun alongside Stallone and Schwarzenegger.
Well, they could have stole that from G.I. Joe 2.
But he's alongside those two. He has to be a big
CGI, Jordan. CGI.
Photoshop.
Bruce Willis is better than
I just want to see him go all John McClane-like.
Yeah, that'd be amazing.
Then Chuck Norris will kill him because that's what you're supposed to do.
No.
Oh god, fuck Chuck Norris.
I agree with this, Martin.
You know what?
Because I assumed you were a really big troll. I thought you'd say, yes, I want to see this for Chuck Norris, but I'm surprised you're the first person who doesn't note the fact, oh, it's Chuck Norris is in this film, therefore I'm seeing it.
Nope.
I want to thank you.
Arnold's going to be a bigger role than Bruce.
Oh, yeah. Bruce Arnold.
Arnold's probably going to, walk 2 feet and get exhausted.
Okay, guys.
I can't jog.
Give me a cheeseburger. Just
replace me with CGI Arnold from Terminator 4.
Guys,
He's a far better actor than me.
You have to admire my flabby body.
Yeah.
You see, his abs just jiggle.
He looks like he melted in the sun.
He starts melting in the sun and the sad Terminator 2 song plays.
Yes.
His bones are gone, it's just muscle.
Yeah.
In the middle of the movie, on screen goes, "Rest in peace, Arnold."
You lived well.
And then,
kind of, no.
Bruce Willis's character has to fight,
a big
Hans Gruber.
Yeah.
When Rickman comes in.
But he's not
even here.
They need to get the big the blonde German dude from Die Hard 1. Reunion.
Yeah. Hey, Snape didn't kill Dumbledore. It was Hans Gruber.
Yippee!
He just changes back into Hans Gruber and shoots Dumbledore.
Motherfucker. And then Harry's like, no! And then he turns back into Snape, he's like, what the fuck? What happened?
That was...
No! Dumbledore!
I was possessed
And
by
Harry
a terrorist.
Potter has to go after him. He joins force with John McClane and...
Yes. They kill Voldemort.
JMC, making better movie ideas since 2011.
Yes. Okay, no. But I'm pretty sure there is a picture of Teddy fighting Bigfoot. You need to put that in a YouTube video, Chris.
Possibly.
I'm gonna find it right now. Okay, keep talking about Expendables.
Looking at the cast list, why didn't Chris Hemsworth do this one instead of his brother? His brother could have done Snow White.
Probably because Avengers.
Yeah.
Or Red Dawn.
Red Dawn was filmed 8 million years ago. I still don't think it's gonna come out. They're gonna delay it again.
The fall.
Something's gonna happen with North Korea, and they're gonna be like, oh, we had to delay it again until 2100.
North Korea is going to be erased from history, and they have to rewrite it.
Yes.
No, Justin Bieber presents his concert there.
We'll make it zombies.
We were never fighting the Russians. We were fighting zombies.
Zombie Russians. I like where this is going.
No. There were no Russians, so they're just zombies. Wherever Russia was, we just knew it as Zombie Land.
Zombies took over America.
No, they're Prussians.
I actually
What happened to Prussia anyway?
Probably got took over by the Soviets, and then they're like, oh, bleh, bleh.
It was eaten alive.
Yeah, it was eaten alive.
And Papan, and Pina,
Wow, I just got a really weird image in my head.
Australia.
United Prates of America.
Did you hurt yourself too bad there, Jordan?
Yeah, I lost some brain cells. And now I have negative brain cells. What do?
Hey guys, let's film something funny with Jordan. Let's just make him feel awful.
Slide on this soap. Slide on this soap.
See, guys, this is great. We got rid of the old Jordan and replaced him with Ed from Ed, and Eddie.
We replaced him with Lisa from The Room.
Yes.
The Canadians are weird.
I'm fine.
With all due respect to the universe.
I remember this episode too. I remember it being hilarious that Ed snapped too. I think this is like the episode where like Sarah is like she's sick and she's like forcing Ed to do stuff and he just like snaps. He's like, "Go to your room." God damn it, Jerky. Say that shit to my.
In the summer with Ed in Expendables 2.
Yes. I would see it.
The movie just ends like that with. it has no like. It ends with Sylvester Stallone going, "Oh look, it's our ultimate foe," and then it just twists to Ed and cuts to black.
To be continued.
I would see it midnight if that was the ending.
So Martin, what is your top 5 for this summer?
Top 5? Can't really number off exactly, but you already know Dark Knight's probably a big number 1 for me.
Of course.
Avengers number 2. Expendables probably number 3. Spider-Man's 4, and actually make Prometheus number 4. Spider-Man's 5.
Okay. Mine would be Avengers, of course, Spider-Man, Dark Knight, Prometheus, and then a tie between Joe and Expendables, because they're sort of like the same type of movie, except Expendables has fucking all the old action stars getting together, and, well, G.I. Joe has...
That's kind of why I love it.
Yeah, G.I. Joe has 2 good action stars getting together, and then Snake Eyes. So I think it balances out.
Mine is tie between Dark Knight Rises and Avengers, Prometheus, Amazing Spider-Man, it's Joe, and Expendables 2.
Duke, Jerky.
In no real... I can't think of an order, that's the thing. So I'm just gonna say 5.
As many as you want.
I'm just gonna say 5 movies. Avengers, Spider-Man, Rises, Joe, and Ice Age 4. No, and God, here I need to look at the list again here.
Spy Kids 5, Electric Boogaloo.
Damn right. Why?
That's what he's going. What's his face? Fuckface McGee's gonna make instead of Deadpool.
Oh, and I guess Brave. I'll go with Brave.
Oh yeah, Brave would probably be 6 since I don't know shit about it. But it's a Pixar movie, so it'll be good.
Jerky.
Avengers, Amazing Spider-Man, of course. Okay, the usual, all comic movies.
Is there anything we shall end on?
Well, I just had a weird image of if MODOK ended up having his own movie.
I agree with this.
Now, for some reason, I imagine this origin story pretty much be dedicated to 40 minutes of Jordan humping a laptop.
I agree with this too.
And then
the MODOK theme we'd be playing
Not a single cut. It's just a straight 40-minute scene of Jordan doing unspeakable things to a laptop.
Guys, this is basically the Caligula of comic book films.
It would be like a jazz version of the MODOK theme, like when the fucking pornos would be playing too.
Well, there is that Avengers porn parody coming out.
I saw the cover. I was like, oh God, why?
I still can't believe that there are occasions where people want me to bring those up.
You should just bring it up on comic news. Just be like, stop.
You should be like, you should get Chris in there. Chris, I have something for you to say.
I'm done.
Done.
I was just thinking that.
And to voice our opinion, we have live via satellite. CC Scorsese.
It just has me with that Ed face.
Yes! Someone needs to get that picture now and replace it with I'm done.
I'm done.
It spit all over my computer screen.
Don't worry,
Thanks,
it just
Jerky.
lubricates it more for when you create MODOK.
Spit, right.
Hey, I haven't started the humping yet.
Yeah, right now he's doing the foreplay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So,
I think we should end that on...
yes, this is probably one of the better chats we've had.
I'm not gonna lie, this is probably the most fun I've had in a long time.
Well, everyone say your goodbyes.
Bye.
Yeah, goodbye. Avengers Assemble in just 6 more days now.
Who's team assemble?
Avengers Assemble.
Chris, I forgot to tell you, I love you for putting that clip when you tried finding us on Twitter.
Yes. That is our call from now on. So
JMC assemble!
So this has been JMC, guys.
Get me a burp.
And Chris is
Till
done.
next time,
I'm not
up
playing
done.
Mass Effect. I'm playing Mass Effect, Chris. What do you think about this? Oh, hi, Tally and Garrus.
Well, until next time, guys, I'm done.
We are our only saviors. We're gonna build something this summer.
You were supposed to say that while I was playing, you bum.
Again, that was real. That was fun.
Oh yeah,
it
loved
was.
it.
See, that was worth postponing it from the last 2 weeks
Yes.
when I was drained.
This is the most fun I've had in a long ass time, I'm not gonna lie.
And we'll never have one like this for like
Oh,
gonna
sorry,
take a
wrong
year.
chat.
A year. Yeah. Chris, do you still have the audio from the I'm done?
Yes,
Post that at the beginning so they actually get it.
I'll probably tie it into something you did in the beginning.
Yeah. No, you got. Okay.
No, Chris, it has to like watch the MODOK movie that Jordan stars in, and I'm directing, and he just says 5 minutes in, I'm done.
And I should have like just that clip and have like some sort of music playing up, like going up, like do 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 do, and then stop.
For real, I wouldn't want a single MODOK movie. I want him in a Howard the Duck movie, like a good one. That's actually like the comics where Howard is funny and not a fuckface.
Duck tits.
Yeah, no duck ticks. No showing of his home world. He just appears out of nowhere.
Fellas, I'm going to bed.
All right.
Right.
Yeah, I got some
Thank
stuff
you
I need
for
to do.
thank you for a fun night for me.
For the memories.
Here's how good this night was. I agreed with Jordan at times.
It was true. This will
This-
never happen.
That is a
This
good
miracles
picture.
happen.
What? Fuck!
This picture was under that Ed gift.
Dude, we just... December 21st is gonna happen now because you agreed with me.
What is this?
Well, not mine.
What is
Meaning
this?
of life.
Why does she have... People would actually wear this too, that's the best part.
Ass cleavage, I guess.
You know what? That would actually work well when you want to go to the
sure.
toilet, but you just don't want to lift your skirt all the way up.
I'm now getting this skirt. Thank you, Martin.
I'm not even kidding. Not
I
only
do
does
not
that
want
look
to see this happen anymore.
Wow, I am shocked. I am so shocked that did not see this at my prom last year. Which is really sad because if I would have saw it at prom, that would make sense because I didn't go to prom. I'm just walking down the street and I see this woman walk by heading to the prom.
Weren't you in the movie chat last year when you had to
Yes.
go to? Oh,
This
man.
was this was Duke after not Duke. This was Chris after I said I'm gonna wear that now.
No, Chris is wearing it using the toilet.
He sounds like Chris too, sorta. That makes it even better.
He does. Okay, now I'm done.
Let me hear it.
I'm done. I'm done. I never asked for
Hey,
this.
Chris, good news. We found a cure for cancer. I'm done.
I guess he's just finished playing Mass Effect 3
Yep.
as a top comment.
That was my opinion. I really never asked for that ending. I wanted a happy ending, or well, it wouldn't be like fucking Star Wars because you know billions of people died and some of your friends die. So it wouldn't be all like yub nub, you jub yub nub, but it would still be happy sorta, bittersweet, but not this faggotry that they gave us. Actually, that is a thing in stuff by comparing anything to the Mass Effect 3 ending. Martin, you will love the rest of Mass Effect 3. But the ending.
I've yet to get to
Ending of Mass Effect 1.
Novaria, actually, in Mass Effect 1.
I should totally replay that game soon since I only played it once. I started replaying it like in October, but then I got caught up in a bunch of other games, and then in like January I decided to play Mass Effect 2 again. I was like, I don't want to start a new character, so I was just like, I'll do this. Because
I'm just gonna start playing it again now because now that me and Lucy are doing alright
will
now.
make you happy. Romance
It really-
Liara, because she is cool. Not Ashley, because she's a racist bitch.
I'm sorry, what?
Romance Liara, because she's cool. Not Ashley, because she's a xenophobic bitch.
Oh yeah, she's been telling me to go for Liara.
Yeah, Liara's cool. And then I did Tally, but you can stay lower than Liara.
I don't know, Tally is actually very nice, but I heard you can't really get into a relationship with her in the first game.
Yeah, in the first game. But in 2 you can, and she gets cooler.
Okay. Of course, Lucy's also always talking about, you know, doing Liara in like a threesome with Tally, so... She told me she has always wanted that to happen, but the game just wouldn't deliver. So I ended up just like writing a little fanfic for her.
I never asked for this.
And Chris is done.
But my shepherd did, because he romanced both of them. There's actually a funny scene in Mass Effect 1. If you're trying to do a romance for both Ashley and Liara, you can imply that he wants a threesome, and they're just like, no.
Dragon Age is better.
Bitch, please. I should play that game just so I can officially say that Mass Effect is better. It's only like $10. Let me see. Too bad there's a bunch of games I want to play because I can't stick with one game for long much. I have gaming ADD. Dragon Age is Ultimate Edition is $18. I assume that's what I want to get because it has all the DLC. Maybe for later.
I think we should go to the weird side of YouTube.
Perhaps.
Okay, well I gotta get off and get some stuff done. I'll talk to you guys soon. Great chat we had. Jordan,
Yeah.
you're actually starting to be more likable. I like that.
Oh, I'm feeling so loved tonight.
Can you feel the love?
Okay, Chris, I'm done.
Why don't you ever look in my eyes when we make love anymore, Martin?
Because I'm
That's
behind.
not on the back of your head.
I'm the back. You always want to be front.
You can turn your head 360. You're an owl, right?
I would be looking at a wall then.
Shut up.
I don't know what's going on.
I don't either. I'm scared of myself.